Hey, you are now listening or watching the Halos in the Infield podcast, sponsored in part by Noble L Works over on 1621 South Sinclair, where you can get discounts by just mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield, drink discounts on us, baby. And also by 714 Tickets, 714 Tickets. The price you see is the price you get, and you also get 10% additionally off in the Apply Now code once you order your tickets just by mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield. Now enjoy the show. Hey, welcome into another watch party here from Mezzo Calzones, which we're going to be covering the Angels game as they take on the Oakland Athletics in Game 3 of a 4-game set. I am Todd Fox, along with...
What's up, everybody? Dominick Lorenz from Catella Chronicles in the house.
Yes, sir. As we are going to be talking live, as Cockeye is on right now live, giving us her best impression of what an Angels announcer from Bally's is like.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yes. Oh, the eye is in the house. But no, it is bobblehead night tonight. It's the Mike Trout bobblehead, and we actually got our hands on one to take a look at. We'll show you a little bit later when James makes it over here. But the big news as we get started today, you want to tell them what happened for all those checking in for the first time?
Yeah, Carlos Estevez has been traded to the Philadelphia Phillies about 3 or 4 days before the official trade deadline. The Angels send their closer to the Phillies in exchange for 2 top 7 pitching prospects in a righty, a lefty. One's going to Double-A, one's going to high A. We'll get you the names throughout the broadcast because we got to get to the lineups in the game here. But 2 pitching prospects in exchange for Carlos Estevez. If you did not watch our pregame / Estevez talk beforehand, feel free to check that out here on the YouTube page. We cut that video separately, and now we have the game itself. But just a big trade. Does this spell that the Angels are going to be more sellers, or is this their only move? Who's next? Because the big question is the starting pitcher for tonight's game, Tyler Anderson. Is he on the block?
Yeah, is this the last start we're going to see from Tyler Anderson? And obviously last year was very frustrating to watch him because we felt that he didn't give us his all. This season, it seems to be the other way around. We got the all-star Tyler Anderson, and most likely you would think with the move they made today, getting those 2 top 10 prospects, which again are going to pay off. Most Angel fans haven't heard of these guys. We had to do our research on them, but their numbers look good. They look promising, and I think that's the best you can hope for right now. It's not going to be the sexy names, but I think a Tyler Anderson can bring you a sexy name plus a couple more good prospects.
Well, yeah, because Carlos Estevez, in that sense, is a free agent at the end of this year, and you were able to get 2 top 7 pitching prospects. Tyler Anderson, who has 1 more year of control, you could probably get double that in that sense. So it doesn't always have to be pitchers, and it doesn't always have to be the Philadelphia Phillies that the Angels make deals with. That's just what it's been lately. 3 deals over the last 2 trade deadlines. That brought us O'Hoppe, Moniak, and now these 2 new pitching prospects that we'll talk about throughout the night.
And with Brendan Marsh and Carlos Estevez now on that Phillies roster, I'm going to be pulling for them in the postseason. I ain't going to lie.
I'm not,
I'm not switching allegiance, but I'm going to be like, hey, I'll be happy if they win.
Hey, it sticks to the Red family.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so much to go into throughout the night. A couple other trades have gone down today. The Yankees picking up Jazz Chisholm. You have Boston picking up Toronto's Jansen. There's a couple other situations that have been happening. Again, we're 72 plus hours away from the trade deadline on Tuesday.
A lot's going to happen.
Don't forget to watch us 12:30 to 3:30 on the trade deadline.
Is that Wednesday, right?
Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. Okay.
The 30th.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure?
Yeah.
Got it?
I'm sure.
Sure?
I'm good. It's just time's flying by, dude. I've been off all week. So.
No, you're good. Yeah. So Tuesday, July 30th, 12:30 to 3:30 right here on the Halos in the Infield YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, however you follow us. Todd, Fernando, myself will all be pitching on in and talking about what is going on Halo-related and non-Halo related with the trade deadline. It went swimmingly last year.
Absolutely.
And then it evolved into a loss in Atlanta, and then the season went down from there.
Yes. We're hoping for better results, but I mean, I don't think wins and losses are going to come from this trade deadline. I think a hope for the future is.
Yeah.
So if we're able to hang our hat on, excuse me, frog in my throat.
There we go. We're killing him already. This is
exactly.
it. Wait, where is it? Where did Stamos choke you or something?
Yeah, I choked on John Stamos, one of the 2.
I'll find. I'll be your sound guy tonight. I'll find it.
Yeah, I think it's.
There we go. Here we go.
John Stamos choked on me. John Stamos.
Yeah,
It was John Stamos. He choked on you. Again, a little bit different setup tonight. We're using my computer instead. We're not in the ToddFox studios. You can tell we're at a wonderful place called
Mezzo Calzones, where you can get your discounted food here just by mentioning Halos in the infield. We're going to be here the entire game, calling the game for you. And so if you don't want to listen to the guys and watch the game, or if you're on the road, or if you're at work or whatever,
sock puppets.
Yeah, if you don't want sock puppets, you don't want to hear, hey, exit velocity, then listen to us because we'll give it to you the real way. And so giving you the game tonight, let's talk about the lineups. Who is starting for your Angels to start off with?
So here we go. Starting lineup for the Angels. Nolan Shonowell leading things off at first base. Renhefo at second. Ward in left. Willie the Dong Calhoun in the cleanup spot at designated hitter. Ohapi catching fifth. Drury at third. Moniak in center tonight. Neto at short. And Joe Adell. So two guys we talked a lot about during the Estevez talk in the pregame. Moniak and Adele both playing tonight, so we'll get up close and personal talking about them throughout the night. And, of course, Tyler Anderson on the bump. Will this be his last game as an Angel? That is the question overall.
I agree. I would have to say it would be Tyler Anderson's last start, and it would be fitting that he goes out wearing those nice, beautiful throwback jerseys as we get the game started here for Oakland. Oakland, who's in the lineup here for Oakland?
You got Lawrence Butler, Miguel Andujar, Brent Rooker, Shea Langoliers, Tyler Nevin, Daz Cameron, Abraham Toro, Brett Harris, and Max Schumann in the starting lineup for Oakland. Schumann. Either way, you got a player in there. And then
he's an ancient medical doctor, shaman.
Shaman. Give him the shaman.
Yeah.
And then Mitch Spence on the bump for Oakland as the first pitch.
Butler
does business, but Joe Adell will let it fall right in front of him. And it's one pitch and a base hit. Butler has been absolutely on it.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. It's past on fire.
Oh,
it's past that. I don't know what it is. He's in fuego. He has moved over. 251 average, 11 home runs, 34 RBIs. That man is batting .436 in the last 15 games for Oakland.
He's probably, besides Rooker, the only two guys you have to avoid. And seriously, the Angels keep pitching to those two guys that you have to avoid. So again, Rooker and Butler are guys you got to watch out for. Butler's going to be a guy that's going to be in that Oakland lineup, you would think, for a long time, but Oakland's probably going to trade him.
Well, you're going to need some face when you go to Sacramento.
Absolutely.
And play on AstroTurf in 120-degree heat.
Tyler, real quick, thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate that. Also, happy Saturday to Daniel from Barry Sports Highlights. And David says, guys, with possible players, could we get anything from Taylor Ward?
Possibly. We talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
I'm on the page knowing the Angels organization. I'm going to guess Taylor Ward will be an Angel still after the trade deadline.
Yeah, I would have to say that right now Taylor Ward has unfortunately played himself into a non-tradable situation because he's never took the Bulls by the horns and really turned into a good player that he should be. So he's only batting .236 this year, and that's just not good for a power position at the 3-4 hole.
So there's going to be some opportunities. Again, Tyler, I would say going down the pecking order of the Angels, Tyler Anderson is the next best guy to get traded. Luis Garcia has had a lot of names or teams dropped his way. If Garcia goes, another bullpen piece, not going to worry about that one too much, as that one's in the dirt. And Anderson has pitched himself into a full count against Andujar and Oakland this year. Not batting well overall against Anderson, but Tyler Anderson, the all-star, the third best WAR amongst all pitchers in Major League Baseball this year, 4.5. Tarek Skubal from Detroit, who could be on the move, is in the lead with 5.
Crochet could be gone too.
I think that's going to happen as well. I talked about it beforehand. I think we hate to talk about it, but the Dodgers are going to make some sort of a move.
Yeah, they're going to have to. They had guys go down left and right, so they're going to need some pitchers.
And Crochet and Luis Robert are probably going to be your two biggest guys overall that the Dodgers are going to want to go after. And, the Dodgers have money and they're going to play with it very well. And Duhar looked a little silly, but is able to foul that one off.
The thing about Crochet is that he said he will not go to a team unless he's immediately given an extension to pitch in the postseason, whatever team it is.
Well, it depends on if he could do that or not.
Yeah. I don't know if he will have the leverage.
Yeah.
Coming from a 27-win team in Chicago.
Yeah, you got 27 wins.
Let's think about that. Butler goes, swung on and missed. Hoppy throws it down.
No.
Just a little bit off, but Butler is a very fast runner. Good takeoff from him. and very reminiscent to Thursday. Butler at second early on in the first, and we know how that kind of went. Angels back-to-back losses to open up the series by 1 run, and in both games, they had a 4 or more run lead.
Yep.
Not great if you're looking at it from a pitching side of thing, but again, Fulmer and Rosenberg, not your prototypical starters as well.
I'm gonna first off, I have to say, Boo Boo Bears mommy, thank you so much too for the super sticker. She's awesome. She's here in attendance, enjoying some mezzo.
Right. Let me move out of the
There
way.
you are.
There
Say
she
hi
is.
to everybody.
There she is.
There you
she
are.
is.
And we also I have my mezzo's meatballs right here. I got my calzone.
I already devoured mine during
Yep,
pregame.
yeah. You got to come down here and get this delicious food. We have garlic knots. It's terrific. Now, the Hyundai keys to the game. The Hyundai keys to the game tonight is Barbie Girl by Aqua. I think the Angels tonight have to just hit the ball and also pitch good.
we need the Hyundai key song,
That's a Lombardi, right?
as that one's
Yes.
grounded foul. Realistically speaking, in that sense, the biggest key for the Angels tonight, again, they've lost 7 of the last 8
Correct.
to the Oakland A's. If the Angels won half of those games, it would be completely different, where the Angels could potentially be competing for this AL West division even more than they already are.
Ground ball.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. It's a stop.
As that one is grounded to the hot corner, Drury was able to block it, unable to get the out. Butler moves to third, runners on the corners, and 1 out.
What the hell's going on out here?
Yep. Well, at least they hold the runner right there. First and third, the double play is still in key.
And looking at that replay, I don't think Drury even touched it. Barely clipped the bottom of the glove. So
It's a first inning. Let me make my prediction.
well,
Angels win tonight, and they win with Soriano. 2 out of 4.
No, I like this one. There will be fireworks tonight.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
Saturday night fireworks at the Big A.
And my prediction is the team with an A in the logo will win.
This guy.
Oh, is Langoliers?
Did he get it?
And that one, so the wall to the track.
He got it.
And
He got it.
3-0 Oakland.
Langoliers.
Bangoliers, as they call him.
Langoliers, the movie from, is it Stephen King?
Something like that.
56 RBIs, 3-0 A's.
Yep, 3-0 A's right there in the first inning. Tyler Anderson. I still think we're going to win this game.
Too much elevated pitches right now in the zone.
Yeah, he's pitching old school Tyler Anderson, which is mess around in the strike zone, and he gets hit right there. That was too high. That was meatball status. That was like the meatballs I'm eating here for Mezzo.
Well, again, if it's Langoliers, if it's Rooker, if it's Butler, there's guys on this A's team that can hit the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the record goes without saying. And again, Oakland's not the worst team in Major League Baseball. The White Sox are. But still, at the end of the day, these guys are all in the MLB. They're going to play hard, so you can't give anything to them. You got to earn it. And for the third night in a row, or at least this time around, the Angels are going to have to come back in this one.
Yeah.
We already lost. Game over.
Was that me, or did that look like Grillmaster's brother? Langoliers? That looks a
Langoliers.
I have a brother, but he's not here.
No, I'm saying Langoliers looked a lot like
Yeah,
me.
he's not here. He's over there.
But also the guy that was with me, that was my best buddy from high school. He's now at the game with one of his friends.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where they're sitting.
Are you gonna go sit with them, or are you staying here?
No, I'm staying here. I didn't buy a
Awesome.
ticket.
Mm.
Think I'm
As
wasting my
Phil
heart.
Nevin in the house. Oh, my.
Mm.
As his son Tyler Nevin in the house. Phil Nevin in one of the underground seats visiting old territory.
Oh yeah.
That's a ballsy move right there from Nevin.
He looks pretty good, actually, still.
Yeah, he's ready to go out there and pull a pitcher on 5 days rest.
Yeah, he's like, I think Tyler Anderson's had enough.
Yeah, he
19
wants to,
pitches in.
Philosophy.
Here's a 3-2 count right here. That's fly ball to right.
Joe Adell's got to battle
got
the
it.
sun and makes the grab 2
All right,
outs.
2 up, 2 down right
But
now.
20 pitches already in the first inning. Angels bullpen is already at a little bit of a downgrade so far today. Again, Carlos Estevez being traded to the Phillies. In return, besides the 2 pitchers that they got, Jose Marte was called up to fill in the roster spot at this
Correct.
moment. So Marte is here. I don't know if he's physically here because I'm going to guess not. Because
Probably on the flight.
He's probably on the flight. So the Angels probably pitching with 1 less pitcher out of the bullpen tonight, which means Anderson's going to have to go a little longer than usual.
Yeah.
Or if we have to get to the bullpen, someone's going to have to pitch a little bit longer than
Multiple
usual.
innings. Yeah.
Multiple innings tonight.
Okay. That's, again, another pitch that got too much of the zone right there.
And Daz Cameron, who hit the winning home run, I believe it was last night.
Boy, his brother,
Yeah.
or his father,
Mike
would
Cameron.
catch everything in center field.
Yep.
Tremendous ball player.
He looks exactly to his father at this age.
I hated him when he played with Seattle because,
Yeah.
I mean, he was so good.
Yeah.
So
the offering, and that's a swing and a miss. So down by way of the K goes Cameron, and one bad pitch in the first inning. It's a 3-run home run to Langoliers.
Now, to normal teams, 3 runs is not a death sentence, but it possibly could, the way that they've been hitting. But at some point, you would think the Angels are going to put up a crooked number, and either before that, do nothing, or after that, do nothing. So that's what we're hoping the Angels can get a rally going.
Unleash my Halo hum for a second. Hey, the Angels have scored runs on Nick Spence. There's a chance that we could win this game.
Probably. We'll have to see what happens tonight because, again, we have an offense that is very, very unreliable.
No Anthony Rendon tonight to save us.
Yeah, exactly.
Shonowell in the leadoff hole, and lately, Nolan Shonowell has been battling in the 6th spot recently, and he's thriving more in the middle to lower portion of the starting lineup, maybe taking some pressure off of his contact ability. Whatever the remedy is, again, it's young core finding their way. So figuring out a way to do that is completely fine in that sense. But tonight being asked to be in the leadoff spot with Rendon out.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to put pressure on a kid that, like you said, like right now, I don't think he's Darren Erstad. I think he's Darren Erstad capabilities for later, or capable of hitting like Darren Erstad. But I think for right now, it would better serve him to be, like you said, lower in the lineup, not really towards the top, having that pressure, just sort of getting on how you can. It's easier for hitters that are young to judge how the game's going if the manager's giving them free will to then take their shot to left field. You're not trying to get on at all costs, and you're putting a lot more pressure on yourself. So right now, for a team that is not really doing all that hot, for them to already be down 3-0, this is not good. So they're going to have to play this one inning at a time, one out at a time. Don't try to overthink themselves, and stop, for the love of God, swinging for the fences.
Well, it was last night that swinging for the fences worked for them. 4 runs in the first inning on 2 2-run home runs, one by Shonowell, and the other was by Taylor Ward. So maybe we need to replicate what happened last night a little bit and get a 4-3 lead.
Yeah, I mean,
stranger things have happened.
The thing is, when Blackburn made those mistakes, he adjusted, and the Angels didn't. So I think that's the key.
Yeah, again, Spence on the bump for the Oakland A's tonight. As Mark Kotsay, the manager, Ron Washington, the manager for the Angels. This is a Ron Washington X team that the Angels are facing, as that one's down low. Shonowell, 246 batter, 10 home runs, 36 RBIs, a 700 OPS, which is above, regularly above average. Anything above 700 is a nice number. But for a guy that was batting in the low 100s at the earlier onset of the season, 246 is a decent number.
Yeah, it is. I think he's getting himself up to a situation where if he could bat 260, 265 by the end of the season, I'm pretty happy with that.
I'll call it a win.
Astros tied the Dodgers in the bottom of the 8th.
There you go.
6-6.
Shonowell takes that one outside 3-1. So Angels need base runners. They got to be patient, Todd, as you were saying. Don't swing for home runs. You have to find a way to get on base and move the baton to the next person, as Shonowell does that. A nice 5-pitch walk, and Spence is kind of looking like I missed somewhere, but he did.
He's been a little bit more patient, I've noticed lately. So we'll have to see if he can continue that going right now.
This was the pitcher that the Angels got to in that Sunday day game.
Yes.
Against Oakland, their only win in the last 8 meetings against the A's. Again, instead of being 1-7 against Oakland, if the Angels were maybe 5-3 or 4-4, they could only be maybe 5 or 6 out of a race.
Correct. Dominic, Dimitro's asking you, are excited next year for Ducks content?
I am excited for Ducks content. Hopefully there's some new things in the pipeline for all the Catella Chronicles fans out there. It's been more of a quiet season on my regard for content, just a lot of things going on personally and professionally in the sense of broadcasting. So hoping to get more content as we go along. It's always easier when you have partners and great people like Halos in the infield, where I don't feel as, what's the great word? I'm on an island in the sense trying to put together Angels content. I got Todd, Fernando, Rob, Halo Joe, James, the other James. We got everybody in the house doing stuff. So Ducks season is going to be very, very cool this year with the younger team The rebuild is happening in the right direction, and the new jerseys are freaking phenomenal, which is amazing.
Yeah, embrace the OC.
Yep.
1 ball, 2 strikes here to Renifo. Let's see if Shonawell goes at all. Foul
off.
ball.
All right. Again, is Renifo on the clock as an Angel?
He could be too. This could be his final couple games here too. So we'll have to see. He could be an Angel for the last time. You know, if I had to put a number on the day, it'd probably be he'd be a early morning Tuesday casualty. You know what I'm saying? I think he's going to make the next couple games against the Rockies, but or at least one.
I think how quick the Angels make more trades is based how they do the next 2 days. Because the Angels have Monday the 29th off, the day before the trade deadline. So it's really these 2 games. If the Angels win, as Renifo nearly gets a nut shot, he had to run away from that one. If the Angels win today and tomorrow, that's going to change I think maybe not fully, but it might change
the mindset
of maybe we won't give away the top tier trade candidates,
yeah,
but maybe the lower guys.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I said, I still think Luis Garcia will get dealt out of the pen. The offensive guys, I think it depends over the next 2 days.
Good point.
As Renifo will
terrible swing.
He wants to stay an Angel as he swings and misses.
Yes, strikeout right there. Real quick, David Carroll says, "How long? What kind of number do you realistically put on the amount of years it would take for the Angels to get back to the postseason or contend again?"
If the Angels finish off this trade deadline, moving Renifo and Garcia and Anderson, and get returns like they did for Estevez today, I think they could be at least competitive. I don't know if it's division or wild card because the rest of the American League is very good. AL West this year has not been great. I would say the Angels could at least battle within 2 to 3 years.
I'm with you as well. I think they would have to pick up a frontline starting pitcher not only this offseason but the following offseason.
It hinges on free agency as well. Yeah.
And they'd have to draft good. And if they were able to do that the next 2 days or next 2 years, I believe that they would be able to contend with the young talent coming up. So, I'm with you. 2 to 3 years, you'd be right there for the wild card or possibly pushing for the division.
Yeah, absolutely. So, there's multiple factors that go on to it, folks. It's not just if they make these trades, they'll be better and with whoever they get. Free agency. Who's going to be the Angels GM in the future? Is Manassian gone after this year? There's a lot of factors that are going to go on. If Perry stays, if Ron Washington stays longer than his 2-year contract, then I could say it's going to be quicker because then you have that continuity. I feel every 2 to 3 years, the Angels are going through managers. They're going through GMs. It's a big difference maker in trying to find a direction for an organization as Taylor Ward. And that is outside, and Taylor Ward gets rung up for strike 3. So after a leadoff walk, it's back-to-back strikeouts as that one to Ward was way outside, 84 miles an hour.
That's a nice frame job.
Yeah, we'll see. Umpiring crew tonight, Brian Walsh behind the plate, Jeremy Rahak at first, Bruce Dreckman at second, and Mark Wegner at third.
So I'm going to just say I've seen Brian Walsh on a few games this year. He's not the greatest umpire. This is his first year in the
Everybody's not a good umpire to you.
The game I went to on July 10th, the umpire Alex Tosi actually had a good game.
Calhoun's at 255. He was batting like 290, 300 at one point.
Willie, show me the dong.
I heard some cheering over there. We're a little behind, so.
Yeah, let's see. We got the stadium. If we look to our left from Mezzo, so does Calhoun get a base hit? Does the dong come out tonight early? The last time we were on together, the dong came out.
Oh, yeah, he came out big
Let's
time.
see. To left. Does it drop?
Yep.
Yes.
Ground
fair.
Rule double. All right.
Ground rule double. Unfortunately, if that ball stays in, does Shonawell have a chance to get home? He was at first.
He should.
But Butler was playing shaded towards the line at ricochet. It depends if you get a bad ricochet. And that happens all the time. But watch, Butler where he's at, if it ricochet.
I don't think so because it hit the dirt and there's like little rocks there, so it might have hit something on a rock, basically.
Yeah, no, they keep it clean. It's just the way the padded wall concaves, but it's Logan O'Hoppe who's one swing away from tying this ball game.
You have the right guy up right now.
As that one's on the corner for a strike, but I'm sorry, those jerseys are on point.
Yeah, they are.
Hoppy, 282, 14 homers, 43 RBIs, and 801 OPS. Should have been one of the 3 American League catchers in the All-Star game, but let's not dive into that conversation. Popularity contest is Hoppy swings and misses.
Richard was saying too close to take with 2 strikes there. That was the Ward strikeout. But
Agree, you got to be hacking.
nice at bat for the Dong as he doubled down the line. Now Hoppy's in the hole right here, 0-2. But if he can get a single right here, gets us right back in the game.
Yeah, strike for at least 1 or 2 as that one's outside.
That was predictable. You knew he was going to go outside right there.
Speaking of predictable, I'm trying to leave one ear open to see, do we hear the stadium chant?
Oh, yeah.
Again, when you're here at Mezzo, you're right next to the ballpark, cheaper parking, you just walk on over there, get your steps in before the game.
Absolutely. Or go park over at Noble.
As Hoppy grounds that one to third, but
Foul
it's going to just go foul. That would have been interesting to see if Harris would have gotten over there. Hoppy, even though he's not the fleetest of foot, he does have an effort. He can be a little faster when he needs to be.
He might have beat that out.
There's been some bang-bang plays before that I've seen.
There was a bounce there. I think he might beat that. Like if that took him like played on a hop or something.
So Shonowell at third, Calhoun at second, Hoppy at the dish. Angels trying to get on the board in the bottom of the first.
Unless there's a mistake, I think Hoppy needs to go to right here.
Apotaco.
Outside.
Check swing. Good.
2-2.
They're probably doing the prototypical. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Could
You
be
try
Deo.
It could be Deo. Let's see what happens. Do the Angels get something out of the air? 2-2.
Foul
ball. We stay alive.
Or they're probably trying to pump up the crowd right now.
You know, as we can tell, you can behind home plate, above first base, the top level of the 500s, not as full on a Saturday night, even with a Trout bobblehead.
Even with a Trout bobblehead, I think this would be the one rare time they actually have extras. You know what I mean?
They'll send him down to Inland Empire or somewhere
Yeah.
else. Hoppy trying to come up clutch. And
he
he strikes out.
That was a good pitch.
87-mile-an-hour run on the upper portion of the zone, just backed off on it a little bit. And the Angels they got a chance.
You're gonna have to do some filler right now because I can't resist this this calzone right now.
I will hold the double mic here. Let's see.
Just pop it here.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Well, while you're here, let's grade what you're eating. Which one are you getting first?
This is the meat lovers, and
Okay.
this is hella good. So it's got like 3 types of meat in it: salami, pepperoni, and meatball with cheese. Is freaking killer calzone. Look, it's the size of my hand. I'm 6'3", almost 6'4", and this thing is bigger than my hand. I have basketball hands. So I'm just saying. Yeah,
there we go. Let's let Todd eat for a little while.
Yeah, let me eat.
Just eat on camera. Eat on camera. Look at that. Open mouth chewing and everything.
Oh yeah.
All what we love. But no, we appreciate you guys for being on here on the live stream. Angels and A's is the Halos on, 72 hours-ish before the trade deadline on Tuesday. Trailed the A's 3-0 after a Shea Langoliers 3-run home run in the first. Anderson on the bump today. Let us know right now, is this his last start in his Angel uniform? Not if you want him gone, but do you think the Angels actually pull the trigger and trade him away by Tuesday's deadline? It's early on in the evening here at Mezzo. We've had our calzones. As you can tell, Todd's currently enjoying his as we speak. We had a lot of people come in earlier today, handed out some T-shirts before the cops came over and looked at you. Yeah, Todd and Halo Joe nearly get busted for selling. Is it the Sell the Team Artie shirts? The Sell the Team Artie shirts, the white and the gray, in the parking lot to Angel fans as they're coming here at Mezzo. And was it an undercover cop? Or an undercover cop? Let's not get the white near the red. But yeah, the Sell Artie shirts nearly getting arrested. How about that? At least he gave you off with a warning. Could have been worse. I could have been doing this solo tonight. That could have been depressing. Steve Elise would have had to bail you out of jail. She would have had to no, she probably would have left you in for 24 hours. After a week home. Let
him simmer.
Yeah. Tyler Anderson back on the bump, second inning. He had 23 pitches in the first inning. So got to find a way to go quickly against the bottom third of the A's order as Toro swings and misses. We'll take a look right now at some other scores going on as Valley Sports cutting to Ben Joyce, who is now the Angels closer with Estevez being traded today. Toro gone down by way of the K, out number 1 here in the second. But the big news today, Carlos Estevez has been traded to the Phillies. He is now a part of the NL East with former Angel teammate Brandon Marsh. Estevez told the media right after he was traded, talking to all the Angels media before packing up his bags and catching a flight to Philadelphia, they asked him, he said, you're going to be a free agent. Do you want to come back here? And he said, after I got the call, I went into Ron Washington's office, talked to him and Perry, and they told me that they traded me. And the first thing that they said was, this is not forever. So I think the Angels, if Perry stays, they would have goals or at least conversations of trying to bring Estevez back next season. Again, everything can change, but there's still a good reciprocated relationship between Angels management, coaching staff, and Estevez. And we talked about, I gave Estevez, we agreed about a B for his tenure here with the Angels. Personality-wise, he was an A. Oh, yeah. I think he was a good ambassador for the Angels. Yes. Do Angel fans get attached to players very quickly?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we are just that kind of organization. So, yes, it's tough to see Estevez go on a day like this, but the record, the situation, this organization, as Anderson walks Harris, it just signifies that moves are going to need to be made. Feelings are going to get hurt for the players. So you, the fans, you can have your feelings, because we do too, but don't take it too personally. I think that's the overall message at the end of the day. That's what happens. We'll take a look at the players that did get traded in return for Carlos Estevez. 2 top prospects in the Phillies farm system amongst pitchers. One's being assigned to Double-A, another's being assigned to High-A, and it is, as I find the tweet right now, one is Clausen or Klassen. I'm going to guess it's Clausen. He's coming on in as that one is swung on a miss. Back pick to first, close, but back safely is Harris. As I type in Carlos Estevez again, technology can only go so far here. Mm-hmm. We try. As we can hear Wayne Randazzo in the back end, we're waiting for the sock puppet to come out. We're waiting for them to get a little handsy in the press box. Let's see.
Let me wash my hands.
Yeah, I know. Todd will be back. What would you give that grade for the calzone?
Oh, 11.
And a grade A to F, not number.
It threw me off. It was an A, bro. A++.
He was thinking Kevin Pillar 11. Empty.
I killed it, dude.
He killed it. And that one is swung on and missed. 2 strikeouts. Shaman, the shaman goes down.
The shaman goes down with his witchcraft. But, dude, I killed that calzone. Delicious.
And the meatballs.
A++.
Good
you got to love it.
And look who's coming back. The Mickey Moniak lover.
Thank you.
Rob is coming back here to Mezzo. They got their bobbleheads. Maybe it's a good thing Rob came back. He's at the stadium. Oakland gets 3 runs, and the Angels fail to get an opportunity to score. Rob is back, so hopefully Rob brings us some luck and brings us some runs with him from the Big A. As Butler lines this one off the glove of Rengifo, he bobbles it. Speed it up, fella. Close in time.
Got him.
A little bit of circus action. Rengifo able to keep it in front of him, and thankfully so, they get the speedy Butler. The one hop into the glove, off the right hand, and Rengifo, if he had an error right there and a strikeout, he really wants to stay an Angel at this point.
Boy, I'm telling you, he's got to improve his game here for tonight for the Angels to win. He's one of these clutch guys that you can't sit back and say, okay, Adele's going to be our hero tonight. You can't sit back and say Moniak. Rengifo is a guy that can, it's been batting about 300 or better all season.
Yeah.
So you're going to need him to get a couple hits tonight.
Absolutely. But the pitchers the Angels got for Estevez, you got Samuel Algieri and George Clausen. Both have racked up tremendous strikeout numbers in minor leagues. Clausen going to go to High-A Tri-City Dust Devils.
Oh, yeah.
And Algieri is going to be going to Double-A Rocket City. Clausen will be the number 3 prospect in the system, and Algieri will be number 7. Number 8. So the Angels now have beefed up their farm system just a little bit. The first trade for the Angels, there were rumors that Luis Garcia is being looked at by the Yankees, Orioles, and Red Sox. Taylor Ward's been viewed by the Pirates, and that's all the information we have. But that rumor about Ward was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it could depend on, again, him getting hot again, which he's prone to do. And again, if you're talking about a guy, let's just be honest, Taylor Ward should not be hitting anywhere close to 3-4. I think he should, number 7, number 8 kind of hitter.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8. Probably 6, 7 because he does have pop.
Yeah, exactly. I think for the most part, it could be a little exciting if we're getting trades. And I think we talked about this, 3 or 4 more trades that would net us guys that are top 20, even top 30 in most organizations in their farm system. Add that to the young prospects we'll have next season already on the club and the major league roster that we drafted, things of that nature. It could be, see, I was close. I picked Aqua Barbie Girl, but it's bringing on the heartbreak. So
we already know the Angels are anticipating a loss tonight.
Yeah.
Well, no, Randazzo and Gooby's best friend Estevez is gone.
Yeah, exactly.
As Drury, another borderline. He doesn't agree with that one, but it's a strike. So Angels early on need to look on the outside corner to the right-handers and find ways to not watch these pitches.
If Drury was having anywhere close to the season he had last year, we would be talking about Drury being on the move. We would be fielding phone calls for him. I saw that last night, the Brandon Drury diehard. Yeah, it's a terrible look, dude.
Oh,
It looks like a guy that's under your bed, and you're like, no, call the cops. But Brandon Drury, I'm very disappointed, not only his attitude, but the fact that he's a guy that should have gotten the Angels back at least 1 or 2 prospects.
but again, he could stay and Rengifo could go. So it could just be an exchangement at this point.
It could be.
And hopefully that's inside for a ball. So kind of redo what Shonowell did in the first inning. Take a walk, get some guys on base, ring around the rosy, pass the baton, and get an opportunity after Anderson threw up a 0 in the second.
Now, Eric Ward makes a good point, and I'll touch on that after this pitch real quick. And
That's a ball.
No, he went around.
Ah,
Yeah, he went around.
come on.
Eric Ward says watching this team is like visual waterboarding. So, I mean, yes, and he says a visual. He gives us major props. And,
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate that. I mean, we've suffered through last year's August and September. I feel like this is August and September already.
The Angels have had some moments.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't call it that. Maybe like June.
Okay.
We'll say June of last year, where they hopelessly devoted to June.
That's a good point right there. I mean,
there's the key to the game. Hopelessly devoted.
Yeah. I mean, when the Angels website is saying, will you attend another Angels game? You know you're desperate.
Hey, we're close to 714 tickets right now.
We are?
Get your tickets right now. 3-2 pitch to Drury, and he fouled. Okay, battling here.
Now, see, that because of his outside corner strike calling so far, he had to swing at that.
You've got to be aggressive.
Normally, you'd be like, nah, it's ball 4.
But for Drury to be second on the team in runs, hits, homers, RBIs, and double last season, to have an injury-prone 2024 and a 168 average as he grounds that one softly to short, 2-step across the diamond, out number 1 here in the second.
Did you see that weak swing right there, though? That's a pitch that's inside, and he kind of just sort of slapped at it, and he wasn't putting a power swing, wasn't trying to pull. I don't know, man. That wasn't a good, healthy swing at all by Drury, dude.
No, again, the Angels are in a tough spot right now where the Angels are an offense right now where it's a chain reaction. They got to get 2 runs. That'll lead to 4 runs. And then they can't just come out of nothing and score 8 in a frame as Moniak grounds it to second. He's going to hustle down the line, not in time, and quickly 2 up and 2 down. Moniak at least batting over the Mendoza line right now was 211, probably drops down to 210 with that ground out.
Talk about a tough year. And again, there's 2 guys that we keep focusing in on, and they've been trying to do little things like this. Like you're seeing Zach Neto batting in between him and Adele, things of that nature, trying to get them fired up, get them more pitches to see, and it just hasn't worked.
No, Neto's still been very productive. First pitch pop-up. Is it going to fly into right? Butler, Cameron? No, it's going to be the second baseman. Toro makes the grab to end the inning. So a very quick second inning, ground out, pop out. And the Angels struggling early on against Spence, who they have hit the ball off well against, back in Oakland. But, of course, somehow right now Oakland, even in their green, is the Angels' kryptonite.
Oakland is rigged.
And then right now you got, again, the Angels, how we looked at Seattle and said, man, I wish we could play Seattle all season. it's now like Oakland's looking at us and being like, man, I wish I could play the Angels all year.
Yeah, if Oakland's able to beat us today and tomorrow, Oakland will be very closer to putting us back in the cellar spot in the AL West.
And Tony C is talking about the Royals. That was the other team that was
Kansas
interested.
City.
Yeah, the Kansas City Royals are interested in Renifo, and he'd be a great fit in that park. The gaps that are right there, he could lace down the line. He could hit into the center field, right center field, left center field gaps. He'd be running for days. He seems like that Kansas City Royals type player. I could totally see him fitting in with that team.
Renifo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It depends what Kansas City wants. Does Kansas City need offense or pitching?
Right now they need a little bit of offense. They're pitching with those young kids that have come through. They're ahead of schedule. Their bullpen's decent, above decent, I believe. And their rotation, they've gotten more than what they've asked these guys to do.
You could go for a situation where it's a Garcia and Ward, or Garcia and Renifo in a trade, two for multiple things.
I would say if you're going to trade those two, you get 4 players back minimum, and you get 2 prospects in AA, 1 in AAA, and then 1 major league ready dude right now.
Yeah,
and I think that'd be a fair trade right there.
And speaking, as we look on Bally Sports right now, throwback Angel of the Night, Mike Witt, the 4th round pick by the Angels in 1978 out of Servite High School. Throughout the first pitch tonight as part of Throwback Weekend. They had Finley, who was last night? It was Finley. The Senseis, Witt tonight. We'll see who they have tomorrow. But speaking of pitching, this was a comment that we got earlier, and we told you we'd keep tabs on. Johnny Cueto making his first Angel start at the AAA level with the Salt Lake Bees tonight. We do have an update after this one as it's a ball. Cueto goes 5 innings tonight. As the Bees are at home taking on the Padres affiliate, the El Paso Chihuahuas. He goes 5 innings, gives up 3 runs, 2 of them earned, on 6 hits, a walk, a strikeout, and 1 home run. So overall, a decent night for Johnny Cueto overall. And the Angels of AAA affiliate, Marisnik has a hit, Stefanik with a hit, Martin with a hit, LeBlanc with 2 hits, Lopez with a hit, and the catcher Chad Wallach with a hit and 2 RBIs tonight at the AAA level.
I don't know if that dude's going to make it up to the majors again, but
I don't know. But hey, a 231 average for a catcher. How about that? Ground ball through the left side, and Rooker once again is 2 for 2, and he is rooking the Angels all over the place. Or as the Oakland A's broadcaster says, Brent Rooker.
That guy, Rooker, I mean, again, there's certain guys that just do this to the Angels, and I think it was Daubach for Boston earlier this year.
Oh, yeah, Bobby Daubach.
Yeah, and so, again, we know not to pitch these guys, yet we keep throwing them pitches in the zone. So, yes, we do remember Laureano. Laureano would kill us every time out, so there you go. But this team here tonight, again, only down 3, but it feels like 6-0 because of the pitching, or the hitting, I should say. And, they got to generate their own hits. They got to get on base.
Yep.
So, unfortunately for right now.
The guy that killed him, Shea Langolier, is 1 for 1 with that 3-run blast in the first inning as the pitch is skied foul, 0-2.
0-2 right here with Anderson's up.
Yeah.
But we have, again, a guy that I was talking that you brought up was Stefanik. And I don't think he got a fair shake here. Got to play a couple starts just because he may have went 0 for 3 with a walk or something. He doesn't get another opportunity. It's like you got to let these guys play. You got to let the kids play.
Yep.
I think he would have been a great fill-in, but nope.
No. Well, we can take Rob's of advice from earlier of Joe Adell needs to stay, and for the reason being we did him dirty, so we need to make him suffer. Maybe Stefanik needs to suffer a little.
Well, I mean,
what's going to happen at that point now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we want these guys to succeed.
Yeah,
and I think we want guys that can make contact, and we have contact hitters, but they're not giving them much a chance. We're having a lot of at bats like this where it's pop out, ground out, not really putting any pressure on the opponent. Because what I would preach if I was managing this team right now is taking pitches, being aggressive if they're in the zone, but if they're not, be on the lookout for that. And watch where the pitch is. If it starts out belt high, it's most likely going to dip. If it starts out over the middle, it's most likely going to sweep off the outside corner. Be patient and try to get on base any way you can and mix it up with a bunt or two, sacrifice, go the other way, hit and run, steal bases, and good things will happen. Then the pitchers will be so confused, so not paying attention that, because you got guys hopping around on the bases, they're going to leave a meatball up there for the next guy. And I think the Angels don't do enough of that to help themselves, and I think that's where the problem is with generating runs, because there's not that preaching of, hey, let's be patient. There's a time and place for everything. I just don't think aggressiveness with the talent on this team fits.
Oh, I agree with you in that connotation, but you don't play in a Sunday league, so no one's going to listen to your opinions. You don't post. As that one is swung on and missed. Down goes philosophy. I'm sorry, that's his son, Tyler Nevin. 0 for 2 on the night, just like his father losing 2 of 3 in a series. But we'll go to the bottom of the third. Angels trail 3-0 here on a beautiful Saturday night, July the 27th. Thanks for being along with ToddFox, myself, Dominick from Catella Chronicles, as we are here live from Mezzo Calzones here in Anaheim. So good to have you along with us. We plan to do more of these here, not just this season, but the future. A terrific partner, 714 Tickets, is moving just next door in a couple of weeks. So it's going to be great to have multiple sponsors, and of course Noble Ale Works, just about a block or two up the road. People park there, get your awesome drink offers, beer, seltzers, everything else. We'll get into some the music, the songs, and everything else throughout the night. We will have the post-game show as well. But we all know this. I use this one a lot when I filled in for you for the post-game show a couple nights ago. It was we did this.
Angels play, win or lose, we toast the day. Sip and cheer, no matter the score. Splits o'clock, let's pour some more. Splits o'clock, let's pour some more.
I hope you're getting your botanical spritz in tonight. It's hot out there, so
it's warm. It's a warm one. We get a little breeze here on the patio at Mezzo's.
Better to get spritz than be dehydrated. But real quick on Tyler Anderson tonight, I have a feeling that he's going to keep this zeros the rest of the time he's pitching tonight.
So he's basically going to have a Griffin Canny now.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those, hey, 3 runs in the first inning. Can you guys come back for me?
And the Angels reliving history. We always have to talk about it. Mark Langston's no-hitter with Mike Witt. April 11th, 1990. Langston's debut, man, as he sits with his bleach blonde hair, bowl cut style in the press box with his little microphone and his little paper.
I really liked him back in the day. That was the first catcher I saw was Lance Parrish.
Okay.
And he was a great hitter with Philly, and he came over to Anaheim, had 2 really good seasons with the Angels. I don't know what the story is behind them not re-signing him, but, I mean, a guy that my dad said before him, I think it was just Fergosi that came close with home runs.
Yep.
But those 2 years we had him, he had hit 24 and I think 28 home runs.
Yeah.
So he's a very, very solid catcher at the time. And we had, I think Wally Joyner at the time as
Joe Adell grounds to short, and he 2-steps it to the bag.
And see, that's a terrible swing. You saw him do that flick right there.
He does it all the time.
Yeah, that little thing right there is trying to keep himself, keeping the bat head straight.
Mm-hmm.
And also it's a good reminder, but when you see him do that, like you said, he does that all the time. It's usually after he makes a mistake. And that was a 2-0 pitch, kind of bending on the outside corner of the plate. He's swinging over it. And of course, you're just going to roll a weak one to short or third base.
And these are the reasons why I still say to this day, Joe Adell is going to go somewhere else and play what we thought Joe Adell should have been. Unfortunately, I don't know where it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. And I don't ever see Joe Adell, if he stays here, that let's say he signs a 3-year deal. I don't see any of the 3 years him ever ending the season batting over 250, even 240.
Yeah.
I just think he's a home run hitter who strikes out a lot. As Shonowell lines that one foul down the right field line. Shonowell back to the top of the lights.
I think Shonowell's about to go deep.
Okay, maybe a prediction.
Nah, it's probably a double.
Shonowell's going deep on the next pitch.
Maybe it could be a little.
We didn't see a firework.
Let's see, 2-1. Oh, Shonowell. Did he get it? Off the wall. Gone!
All right, there's a solo blast.
Oh, me, oh, my. Big fly, Shonowell.
Did they not shoot off fireworks? Because I didn't see any.
It's hard because it's right behind the building.
I thought we would have heard it, though. Yeah, we would have heard it.
I don't. Well, no, because it went just above the yellow line. Probably the person in the firework room.
Yeah.
Probably was like, did it go over? Let me check. But we do have the big real estate building blocking some sound next to us, so that could be the case. Oh, that Rob, perfect timing. Estevez and fireworks. That's why we got that second prospect. It was we're on firework watch. So Rengifo swinging and missing. So the Angels are on the board. Shonowell on base twice, walk and a dinger tonight. And he's standing right next to the dong. So ding dong. Da-da-da.
There you go.
Here we go. So the Angels have gotten to Spence at least once tonight. Now, hopefully this starts a chain reaction as Rengifo swinging in the dirt once again. That's been his calling card so far tonight.
That slider down and in, although very tricky. I mean, again, you gotta recognize the pitcher's what is it called? The arm angle and where the ball is releasing from. Because I mean, that's a tough pitch, but still, I mean, he's gonna throw it again. Actually, that was a surprise.
That was more upper in the zone, bang bang, but no, the first baseman will get it to the bag. So out number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2.
If you look at that swing right there, he's trying to pull the ball to right field. He's not really trying to do too much. It just came off the meat part of the bat.
Yeah. Again, Shonowell is the guy that's a contact hitter. He'll run into home runs. He doesn't just do home runs, but he's got the spunk. He's got the energy. They'll use that clip right there on Valley Sports next year. You know, the whole turning around first. Yeah, get your Angel tickets now.
Yes.
So back-to-back games with a home run for Shonowell. First time in his career. Back-to-back games with a home run for Nolan Shonowell.
Richard says, I hope Joe don't turn into another Dallas McPherson or Brandon Wood. Well,
we're already at that point, I feel.
Yeah, I think we're very close to that.
We're at that point. I think he's probably more McPherson than Wood because Wood just literally didn't do anything good.
He couldn't hit here.
McPherson had a couple of moments where he's like, oh, he had a multi-hit game here or something positive.
And then dude gets mono. I'll never forget that.
Taylor Ward, soft ground ball to throw, and it will end the frame. So a couple of soft ground balls have been the majority of the outs tonight here for the Angels, but Shonowell prevents the Angels from getting shut out tonight, a third of the way through, and the A's lead the Angels 3-1 to the fourth.
There you go. But you have issues here tonight again. They're swinging over fastballs or breaking pitches, and they're trying to keep their bats straight to a point. Also, they're uppercutting, and they're swinging at pitches in the outside corner. Again, you're not going the other way. You're not shortening up your swing. No adjustments so far that I've seen. I mean, you've had a couple nice at-bats by the Dong and also, Shonowell. But other than that, I mean, it's been mostly just
Drury, with the exclusion of the ground ball. He took some pitches very well. The Angels, what I have not seen them do very well tonight is take a lot of pitches outside of those 3 or 4 guys. Neto was a 1-pitch out and some poor selection, so it just depends on the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
And
is there a reason why Ron Washington never leaves the bench to argue with the umpires? It's that he doesn't really back up his players in critical moments. Is that vintage Ron Washington in your mind, or is that just him changing his philosophy this time in his coaching career?
I think it depends on the team that he's coaching. The Angels are in a younger learning mentality, so you have to. He's been very open about this. The Angels and these players need to go through growing pains. So maybe that growing pain is dealing with the calls. They're gonna have to pull Carlos Estevez out of that commercial.
Oh yeah.
I just thought about that for Throwback Weekend. I think it's really just a situation where these players need to learn, figure it out for themselves. He will defend them in a meeting in the dugout. Hey man, you got to do it this way. There's a different way of the learning process, and it's that old school way of thinking and preaching about the game. So yes, I know a lot of people said, oh, Ron Washington's boring. He just sits on the bench. That boy is analyzing. He is analyzing the game. And I don't care what the situation is. I have faith in Ron Washington. I know a lot of people have a short leash on the guy, but I hope he's here longer than 2 years. If we have started the rebuild this year, ground ball off the glove of Anderson, probably not the opportune thing to do as it rolls away, and it'll be an infield. Well, it should be listed as an infield hit. We'll see if they give it a hit or an error as it goes off the glove of Anderson. But I would have let that go and let Neto take care of it.
Yeah, Neto would probably make that play on a run. It was going straight to him.
Yeah, but Ron Washington, I hope he's here longer. If this is the first year of a rebuild, you want a manager like Ron Washington to be the guy that does what he is doing right now for this squad. Yeah.
He's dressed to go. Rob's son right there.
As that one's on the corner for a strike.
Keston Hiuria to AAA.
Yeah, that was made this morning. He had a couple good games and then kind of fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
So not surprised. Everybody, he had 10 home runs in 15 games, but you know what that means, Angel fans? He won't do nothing here.
No, I can't do nothing.
Joe Adell would probably be leading minor league baseball in home runs if he was in Salt Lake all year.
Yeah, correct.
He'd have 30 plus. He's the Ohtani of AAA.
It's almost you'd want him to go to Rocket City because it seems like they face stiffer competition.
There's better pitching at the AA level than in single A California League or at the AAA level, the Pacific Coast League.
In a little bit, yeah.
So Tyler Anderson, runner at first, nobody out here in the fourth. The batter is Abraham Toro. And the pitch popped off the end of the bat. He just flings the bat. Neto, he's going to be like a wide receiver going on over. Throw back to first. And the camera doesn't pan back, so I'm going to guess everybody's safe.
The one thing I love about Neto, again, if you're a winning baseball team, you got that face paint on, you got the eye black. He's doing that with a team that's below 500. He's a gamer. And again, you got, these young kids want to win. And when we talked to Ben Joyce the other day, this morning, he said Zach Neto could be easily a leader of this clubhouse. He's always keeping the team on their toes, very focused. So seeing him in that gamer type mode, I'm loving it. I'm hoping that he continues that and has that attitude moving forward.
Yeah. As I'm looking at Twitter right now, speaking of Zach Neto, his parents are in the house at the Big A tonight.
Yeah, they're nice people. We met them too when we interviewed Zach when he was drafted.
Yep. And Houston beats the Dodgers, so even if the Angels win tonight, can't gain any ground in the standings.
There you go.
So my prediction of the Angels sweeping the A's and Houston getting swept is already long for naught.
Yeah,
that was a quick turn at that point.
This isn't something where we're going to make a huge run right here. Again, I think Angel fans, the ones that were pulling out their honk and trying to get really excited about everything, you got to temper it a little bit down and realize that, hey, we're going to have to make some changes, and it might be painful, but this season's been painful.
That one is swung on and missed by Harris, back-to-back outs for Anderson. 58 pitches through 3 2/3. Not a horrible number as he utilizes that changeup. Opposing batters just hitting about in the 180 range with that this year. Much different than 282 last year.
And let's just say if Anderson pitches about 6 innings tonight, gives up 3 runs, that's a quality start.
Still a quality start.
It's 4 or less, and I think 6 innings is a lot for again an Angel team last year, who would have been calling a quality start 5 innings.
Mm-hmm.
So they've gotten a lot of quality starts this year. Anderson had 1 rough inning, so I can't stand with some of the honks who will be like, well, he gave that 3-run homer. It's like, okay, well, where was the offense? Yeah.
1 pitch. So 58 of his 59 pitches have been very good.
Pretty much.
That's Angels pitching in a nutshell. Hoppy gonna throw out a runner. No!
Oh, he dropped the ball.
Oh, Rengifo. Logan O'Hoppy nearly throwing out Cameron from his knees with ease. And Rengifo unable to hold on to the ball. Swing and miss from a knee. They had him. It would have been close if the ball stayed. I would have liked to see the replay, but Rengifo unable to hold on. Let's see.
I think he might have been safe right there.
It was close. It would have been close, but Rengifo drops it.
Are we literally seeing him game in and game out get better behind the plate? Because we're seeing him with snap throws to first.
And a nice block of the plate right there, preventing an extra base.
And that's 4 straight throws to second base from his knees.
Hey.
That's really good.
If anybody can do it from their knees.
Insert political joke, right there.
Insert your Saturday night dirty joke.
Yeah,
Figure it out.
exactly.
We're livening it up here for you folks. Come on
Absolutely. I mean, that could have been a Lewinsky reference.
Yeah.
I mean, all kinds of stuff.
She just couldn't get a stain out. But still, it's fine. It's fine.
She was a good catcher, apparently. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to right.
Fly ball to right. Adele backing up to the warning
He's
track.
got it.
And he's going to camp under it and make the out. So Anderson able to work around the weird little hit error situation where he should have let Neto get the ball. And it's still 3-1 to the Angels. Hopefully they can chip away slowly but surely in this case.
Yeah, see, I told you that was a low lying fruit right there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who, I'm not gonna say what. All I'm gonna say is that I'll wait for Todd here in a moment, but we're not gonna get too crazy in the comment section about that. But it is funny how the naming, the evenness of the names. Willie Calhoun is gonna bat in the next inning, and if you compare Willie to that comment, it just works itself.
It
out.
does. It does. I mean,
the timing.
Yes.
Willie the Dong. It goes without saying.
I'm just telling you, when you're packing that kind of heat, you have to be a confident ball player. Like if Willie is not, because until I saw that interview, I didn't know how he sounded or whatever, but he's packing.
Even though we're gonna do this early tonight, while we're on a commercial break.
It's a big Calhoun, the golden dome, for the player who stood out all day long. Stiffest competition on the field, halos in the infield, who's finna be revealed?
Hey guys, if you're going down to the Pomona Fair here, check this out.
Hey everybody, come on down to Biggie's Barbecue, located at the Los Angeles County Fair. Try anything from our garlic fries to cheese tots, Nashville hot chicken sandwiches to corn dogs. And for you Angel fans out there, come on down and try the new bacon-wrapped pork belly on a stick, also known as the Big Cal Hung. That's right, Willie Calhoun from your Los Angeles Angels stopped by and tried this pork belly on a stick, and he said it's the best piece of meat he's ever stuck in his mouth. Come on down and bring the whole family. Remember, limited time only. We'll see you here.
We got to laugh a little bit here on a Saturday as Willie the Dong. He's not only packing heat, he's packing the little panzita as well.
Oh, yeah.
The Italian meatballs in that.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's one hell of an anchor right there. Foul ball.
It keeps him grounded.
He needs those little Popeye anchors on his forearms. And then to be like, why'd you get those anchors? It's like, what? Yeah, they're not spicy. They won't kill you. Yes. No Korean for you.
No balls, 2 strikes to Willie Calhoun. The pitch, down and in the dirt. Man, it'd be great to have a Willie the Dong home run right here.
It would be.
After all of that buildup, this would be beautiful. Let's all stay calm.
I will say this, though. If they ever had a Calhoun bobblehead, they would need a second box for his,
appendages.
Package, yeah. Package sold separately.
As the 1-2 to Calhoun. Ground ball.
Nice swing.
Oh, in and out of the glove, but
nice
that
recovery.
third leg's going to prevent him from getting to first.
Yeah, absolutely, dude.
That third leg just is going to slow him down. It's like an emergency brake.
Yeah, he couldn't. It's a kickstand.
And just if it got away a little further, maybe, but there was no
He might
catch
have made it, yeah.
Well, we'll save the Dong conversation for a little later on.
I know. That should have it would have been nice to have a leadoff hit right there, but Toro with a nice play. Toro.
As O'Hoppy leans
nope.
into one, but it's going to be in shallow center and out number 2.
See, he tried pulling that one again. If he's going to right field, that's a hit, dude. He pokes it the other way, but he was trying to pull that ball, and that's why it was a lazy fly ball. That ball goes in the outside, man. I would really look. And again, I wasn't the best hitter at going to right field, but I had a lot of managers and a lot of hitting coaches trying to work with me to go to right field. And you could see what it does for you. If you are starting to be one of these hitters that goes the other way, watch the meatballs that come to you when the pitchers are tired of you fighting off their best pitch. Watch how many hitters start pulling the ball, cranking the ball to left field, to center field because they're getting cookies. And I'm telling you, to get out of a slump, you got to go to right field. You have to go to right field.
Drury tried to do that there as he deep into right, but it's going to go foul into the crowd. A decent crowd based on the look of it, at least on the lower bowl setting here for the Angels tonight.
It's all about the bobbleheads.
Oh, and
Yeah.
the fireworks. We're still waiting for those fireworks. We didn't hit it for Shonwell.
David, we covered this earlier. I would have to say no, they're not giving Stefanik a fair shake. And he's a guy that's come through their system. So it's not
Yes.
even like, hey, we got this guy from the Brewers. We don't really trust him. He doesn't fit in with us. We got him as a compensation, whatever, right? Stefanik's one of their dudes, and he's done everything possible in the minors. Why he's not up here, I don't know.
Well, he was very similar to not Michael Stefanik. Michael Stefanik was very similar to David Fletcher
Correct.
when they came up. So maybe the downside of David Fletcher is scaring them off from Michael Stefanik. Stefanik had a 26-game hitting streak in the minor league level. He got an on-base streak of 30-plus games. He knows how to play minor league ball, no doubt about it.
Well, he's got a good eye, and then he doesn't also swing at pitches eye level.
He was
And
an
he's very smart.
Eckstein guy.
Yeah.
As Drury 1-2,
I-
continuously going the opposite way.
I will say this, though. If Stefanik is born 10 years prior and he's in the Sosha era
it
of
could be
baseball,
different.
he's up here right now. He's a player.
Yep.
Sosha's utilizing Stefanik.
P.S. Why does Spence's glove look something you could get from Target?
Have
It's just like that old brown color with the webbing. It just looks like everybody in America has it.
you seen Oakland's payroll? Maybe that's where maybe they got it
But
from.
wait, no, not the payroll. But do they get on base?
Yes, they do.
He sounds like an Oakland A already. Drury trying to battle 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 4th. And it's off the hands, run it out, and he's just going to slowly jog that one, and we go to
That
the
ball
fifth.
was going to literally hit him. That ball was literally going to hit him, and he saved it, dude. What a terrible at bat. Okay, here's my thing, Dom. Is it who you are, who you know, who you talk to? Because I've seen it where Pilar's had, 1, 2 bad at bats, maybe, or maybe he hasn't done anything. Calhoun even.
Yeah.
And Washington's so quick to just be like, you're out of here, pinch hit, right?
Or take a day off the next
Yeah,
day.
yeah. Take a day out. Do you see those at bats? How bad they are? The first 2 at bats. Why have we not? I mean, who are we talking to him during the inning? Are we saying, "Hey, man, that was a terrible at bat," or are we thinking about maybe possibly pinch hitting for him?
No, I think you're in a situation where Anthony Rendon today is a complete day off for Rendon. There really isn't anybody left on the bench in the middle infield position. The bench players today would be Kevin Pillar, an outfielder, Matt Thaiss, a catcher. Unless the situation dictates it. If Drury's 0 for 3 with a couple groundouts and the bases are loaded, maybe he goes to Anthony Rendon in that situation, or Guillorme, or something along those lines.
Yeah, we haven't seen Guillermo in a while.
No, not with Drury being back. Guillorme is he could pitch tonight.
That's right.
He could pitch tonight.
He's your extra
Here we
pitcher.
go. You stand there and just whoop.
Why didn't I
There
think
you
of that?
go.
Why didn't I think of
Luis Guillorme, your new reliever with the Angels.
He had a clean inning last time.
Can't goes without saying a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But we try along here. Going to the 5th inning, and it's 3-1 Oakland. The Shea Langoliers 3-run home run in the first, and then the Shonwell solo blast in the 3rd.
Demetrio says, with all the big trades to Philly, why not add a trout in there, a fish?
That won't happen.
Yeah.
They got Harper, they got Castellanos, they got Schwarber. They already have big enough names. They don't need to add that to their payroll at this point. But the Phillies are all in. The Phillies are all in. They're still the best record in the National League. They're going to be the best competition to the Dodgers when the Dodgers get healthy. Again, Ohtani's batting well. Mookie Betts will come back. I know Freddie Freeman is gone right now due to a family emergency. Even though the Dodgers pitching is not great right now, the Dodgers bats are still scoring runs. And mathematically, at the end of the day, if you score more than the other team, it could be 1-0 or it could be 32-31. A win is a win.
That's true.
As Butler is
Does
gonna
it again.
float one into center, and that bugs me again. Why does nobody dive in the outfield anymore? That was a completely diveable ball for Mickey Moniak. That kills me.
It's because they don't. They're so they're so worried that they're going to.
They just. I know they're like, oh no, I don't know if I can get my jersey. And it was a perfectly hit ball where it wasn't a line drive. It was a nice floater where those are the ones where you want to dive for them because they're not going to ricochet as far. Like if he misses it, it's going to stay at least in his perimeter. It's not going to be a hard exit velo line drive away from him. God.
The only guy that dives on this team now is Kevin Pillar.
Mike Trout would at least dive every once in a while.
Old Mike Trout doesn't dive anymore because he's a 4A player.
No. Mike Trout is going to be a DH for life. I'm okay with that. If Trout can bat and be a good batter, I'm completely.
Now, this is a clutch spot right here. This is a 5th inning leadoff single. Again, lackadaisical defense out there in center. And, Hoppy gets popped with a bat right there on accident. Right in the face. Pow, right in the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser.
No, it might have been in the throat. Was it in the throat area?
I think so because Andahar put his bat back there and it just clipped him in the face.
All right, well, they'll show a replay. Oh, wait, no, this is Ballie's. Oh, yeah, chin, left cheeky.
Yeah, when he was doing his little bat movement. Watch.
Do you guys remember Jeff?
Right about. Oh,
yeah.
Right off the mask. Okay, it hit more the frontal than the side.
Notice how Andahar did not say sorry or check
Well, yeah,
on him.
he did.
Are you sure?
He took his bat and just did a little love tap on the side.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You guys remember Jeffrey Marte from 2016? There's one crazy highlight of a backswing that he had. He had a backswing as big as Taylor Ward's, basically, maybe bigger, that it hit the umpire in the mask and he was bleeding from his head.
Well, yeah, because a foul bat went through the mask and cut him a little bit.
Correct.
I think that was at Dodger Stadium,
Yes.
I think that was the Dodger Stadium situation. But Miguel Andujar, former Yankee, 294 average, 4 dingers, 26 RBIs, less pressure in Oakland than the Big Apple.
The average is nice.
As he grounds it on the chopper to first. Shonwell, the second for 1, the carry over to first in time.
Nice play.
3-6-1. You don't get that in the scorebook that often. 3-6-1. And those are the first 2 outs of the 5th inning. Anderson just at 70 pitches. Shonwell's your dong of the night right now for the Angels. He's getting it done.
I think right now that the rate he's going, if he can continue this, can likely take us to the 7th inning.
Yeah.
And if he gives you 7, that's really strong.
Yeah. So the Angels are keeping themselves in the ball game right now, at least for the moment, down to top of the 5th, 3-1 Oakland. As the Angel killer Brett Rooker will step to the plate.
Tyler says, I wish I could be there, but I'm breathing forest fire smoke in Boise, Idaho.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, Boise and Oregon are on fire right now because they have so much foliage and any kind of smoke or fire up there. It's matchstick. So sorry about that, Tyler. Hopefully you don't have any kind of what's it called? Allergies.
As Anderson, ground ball foul off Rooker. Rooker 419 average against the Angels that year. You think that might be a problem?
Yes, 18 for 43.
Oh, and then James is here with bobbleheads.
James,
look at James, clear bag and all, the bobbleheads.
Oh, there they are.
As Rooker swings and misses, I'll put him on the chair for the moment. Maybe we'll have to bust one out and reveal it.
So look at this right here. 18 for 43 for Rooker this year. 6 home runs, 12 RBIs.
Yeah, so that's what's total. It was 16 for 41 coming in.
Let me tell you right now.
Swing and a miss. Finally, a shutdown inning from Anderson. Now he's making the case to be dealt. Early on, it wasn't great, and now he could be dealt.
In 3 seasons, we haven't had that kind of production from Rendon. So,
yeah. Oh, the test fireworks.
Yeah.
Everybody, after the game here tonight, this is what you will see from the parking lot. Now, we didn't hear that when Shonwell homered.
No, I don't know if they even shot him off, dude, because at least usually you don't get those, but you can hear the fire, like the
crackle,
the
crackle, firecrackers.
Yeah. And they do the solo fireworks. So
for you watching tonight in the post-game show, you might get a little fireworks in the background tonight.
Absolutely.
We love it. I'll move the screen a little bit as I stand.
You got it.
But we're in an opportunity now where the Angels trying to carry over some momentum from Tyler Anderson to the offense. They'll have the bottom third of the order due up in the inning. Bottom of the 5th, trailing 3-1. Game's been, just a little bit over an hour, so a good pace on this one tonight.
Big news in baseball today.
Fast.
Suarez has been on the IL today.
Yeah.
Who?
Ranger Suarez, Phillies.
Oh.
Well,
One best starters.
Yeah.
Like they're number 3 behind Nolan and Wheeler.
Well, then pop in our number 1. And
You
that'll be their
could
number 3.
have hey, you could have sent Estevez and Anderson
You could
and
have.
got Marsh back.
Well, you know what? They could be calling Perry right now, like, hey, we have another hole to fill.
We're watching Anderson start right now. Do you want to send him on the flight too? Estevez is still in the terminal.
Yeah, exactly.
He's at John Wayne right now, going to fly to Philly.
Tyler says, I'm going to
You
the
think
Big
he's
A
flying
next
to
month. I'm
Burbank?
definitely hitting up Mezzo. Well, they might see you
Who said
here,
that?
so let us know what
There
Tyler.
we go, Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler checking in from. He's going to leave Boise and come down.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, the fanny pack is back for the Angels. That is definitely not something I will be sporting.
Hey, One Jets Pod would like it. It's like the discount double check.
Oh, yeah.
And the Aaron Rodgers discount double check. I like how they don't call it fanny pack because it's not politically correct. Belt bag now.
Yeah.
I just noticed that. I still called it a fanny pack. Mickey Moniak at the plate. Mickey Moniak, someone's favorite player, is batting.
You know, they still have somewhat ties with Disney because Disney owns the Rally Monkey, a percentage of it.
Yeah.
If Moniak had turned into the player that we all hoped he would have, you could have had Mickey ears for Mickey Moniak. You could have had a Mickey section. They could have really cashed in on this guy.
Micktown, or like, remember Torytown
Yeah.
or Tawnyland,
Matsui
Matsui
Land,
Land, as
Wally's
Moniak.
World.
Wally's World. What would have?
Yeah.
Well, Trout Farm was not so much Disney.
Well, I know, but it was still a thing.
It was Vlad. Then they had Vladdy. It wasn't it Vladdy Daddy?
Yeah, something
Vladdy
like that.
Daddy. Something. Moniak grounds it foul, stays alive in the
Yeah, I
count.
remember that. Vlad, still one of my favorite players of all time. When he was traded, or not traded, when he came a free agent to the Angels, I still know where I was when that happened.
Yeah, that was a good move.
I was at home on a Sunday morning, and I happened to turn on ESPN after playing all night video games with some friends, and I checked the ticker, and it said Vladimir Guerrero breaking news signs of the Angels. I'm like, because all I had heard was he's going to the Yankees. He's going to the Yankees. And when we got him, I'm like, no freaking way, you know.
What's a ticker?
Yeah, you used to have to wait for news.
What was the term of the AAV on the contract?
Moniak ground into the glove. Run it, and just short. Dang.
It was actually a pretty friendly contract for the Angels.
Well, back then, and yes, in that year's money.
What was the
Yeah.
term in AAV applying to that era?
Oh, the contract he got with us, if he got contracted nowadays, would probably be in the realm of 10 for 400,
But
if
then
not more.
was it like, what,
He was
Based on an even number, I would say 10 for 400.
he was like a Mike Trout in
Contract.
his prime in Montreal. Like
Yeah.
he was everything. He did everything for Montreal. He was the only reason why you would even entertain watching baseball in Montreal.
Neto fouls that one back, 0-1.
Spectacular hitter. Very humble dude.
I remember where I was when the Angels signed Josh Hamilton.
Mm.
I was in high school when that happened.
my birthday's not until the 23rd.
have an abba. There you go. Happy early birthday. Here we go. Neto grounds over to third. Good hop across the diamond, and that's quickly 2 outs. So the Angels have been retired pretty much ever since the Shonowell homer.
Hey James, we are teaching him something cultural every time we see him.
What the hell is that? This is multicultural.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You know, fun fact, that was one of my mom's favorite candies.
I will say honeydew flavor is a lot better.
She loved herself some Abba Zaba and for some reason black licorice. I can't stand black licorice.
So it's just super white. You just eat this. Perfect for you.
Joe Adell, base hit
Oh,
near.
that could be a double.
Does he hustle? Does he
Yes,
hustle?
I
Does
think
he
he does.
hustle?
He's there, he's
Hustle,
there, he's there, he's
hustle,
there.
Slide.
He's there.
slide,
He's there.
Save.
Nice.
Joe
That's what-
Adell, no base running mistakes there.
Nice double.
All right. He almost took out the hip of that field umpire.
Oh yeah, he
It was
did.
just the sweet. Watch out. Do a little Michael Jackson right up in there. Look at this. He's gonna take out his hip. Woo!
Oh yeah.
He was scared for his life.
And he almost blew out the ACL of the umpire last night sliding into home. So
Yeah, he was thinking double all the way around. Clean
Yeah.
slide. That was very, very productive base running. Opportunity, a base hit, gets the Angels on the board, and Shonowell, the home run hitter, to the plate in the leadoff spot tonight, 1-for-1 with a walk. And that's down.
I
in the
don't
dirt.
think he sees a curveball in the zone right here. He's going to see a lot in the dirt.
First pitch curveball in the dirt. But James in the house. What's up, buddy?
James!
James is here, everybody.
I ordered the wings. It's coming up.
What'd you get?
Oh, yeah. We got food reviews coming up.
Garlic and
The Memphis? Yes.
I got
Shawnawell, to second, and that won the inning. A threat, but nothing out of it as the Angels still trail 3-1 to the 6.
Been playing him
Yeah.
up the middle right there.
Yeah.
At least we aren't striking out 10 times like we used to do every game.
Oh, we try, though. We still try.
But we haven't been doing it because
We're getting more contact nowadays.
We're
but
trying to
still.
keep our composure.
What happened? Oh, absolutely. So, we'll have. You want to jump in, or you want to wait a little bit, or? Okay. it's up to
Okay. I'll turn it off for the moment, but it's ready.
you. Is it ready?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
I just turned it down here.
You probably have to.
Hello.
Hold on. Probably have to turn this one. Let's see.
You know your soundboard better than I
Yeah,
do.
this is up way too hot right here.
That's the warning sign for the Angels might not score the rest of the night. Nothing so far.
Okay, I think we're good. Talking to the mic right there.
Test.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Testing. This side's better. Testing.
All right, I think it should be better right there.
Okay.
All right, so we're good right there. So whenever he's ready, we'll put him on.
I'll just leave it right there, and he's good to go.
We'll have Grill Master on in a half inning here too, or
Yeah.
should we just jump him on now?
Your choice.
All right, Grill. You want to start this inning off with us?
You get half an inning. Here we go. While Oakland bats. So if Oakland has not scored since the first inning, if they score while you're on the air, you're done for the season. That's it. So take the mic at your own will.
Halo Joe said Grill's metal plate in his head gave feedback.
metal plate. So
It
you're
was-
saying I have a brain of steel?
It was the Vietnam War.
You were the man
Injury.
of steel. Superman.
I have
See?
balls of steel too.
No,
Whoa.
let's just talk into the mic. Let's just talk into the mic.
There is a child here enjoying his juice box and his mozzarella sticks. See, even the rally monkey gets a little plush toy.
Oh my goodness.
You gotta talk into the mic first.
Yeah, you got to talk into the mic. I'll move.
Take a seat.
hold
Are
on.
you gonna stand up or?
I'm gonna sit.
or do you
I'm
want to sit
gonna.
down?
No. He's gonna sit. I'm gonna stand.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. Watch your head.
Ugh.
Okay. There you go. There you go. All right.
Make
No,
sure you're
says
talking into the
Halo.
right side too. Go ahead.
Test.
Yeah, you're good
Okay,
right
there
there.
we go. Hey, everybody.
Oh wait, no.
What?
That side.
Oh, darn it.
Yep, that's clear.
Okay, it's a 2-0 count to the guy they call Bangaliers, Shea Langoliers.
Stephen King movie, The Langoliers. 2-0.
Don't
pitch.
ask me about Stephen King. Line to left, it's foul.
Let me guess. You don't know who that is either.
Okay. Should we give him some options of who Stephen King is?
Is it spelled with a V or a PH?
Oh, Stephen. Like.
Is it spelled with a V or a PH? Swing and a miss, strike two.
So if we said Stephen King, what do you think that person's occupation is?
It sounds like a movie guy.
Well, yeah, because we're talking
Okay.
about a movie.
Okay.
But what does he do in the movie?
Is he an actor? Is he a writer, director?
That sounds like an act. That sounds like a guy playing in the movie.
Nope.
Nope. People in the comment section, please give him like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the 50-50 aspect.
What? Okay, was he
I
a
know
writer
that
of
dude.
horror stuff and science fiction?
Right, here's a 3-2 to Langoliers.
Doesn't care.
It is
Gone.
strike three.
Langoliers caught looking. 80 pitches now for Anderson through 5 1/3 innings of work.
Dang, I even got to do my strike three call. That's impressive.
Halo Joe is calling.
What do you say?
Halo Joe saying he's royalty, so I think he's mentioning that Anderson might be a royal.
Oh.
That could be.
I'll look through
That actually wouldn't be a bad place for Anderson to go. I think they could use an extra starting pitcher.
Oso says he's a porn star, baby.
Nevin swings and misses, just like Phil would tell our players to do last year.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
another swing and a miss.
Oh,
just
two
like
right
Phil
there.
told us to do.
Swing and a miss right there. Again, 205. The girlfriend.
So I have now been told that Marsha is AI generated.
She is not. She is the Atlanta Dream
How
player.
dare you? How dare you speak to Marsha
So
that way?
I looked it up the other day, and I didn't see the name Marsha on the Atlanta Dream.
She's on the 20-man roster.
She's pumped up.
Yeah, she's on a man's roster. That sounds totally correct.
Yes.
All right, here's a 1-2 to Phil's son. It's swing and a miss.
Bye
Strike
bye.
three.
Down by way of the K.
That I think is like 6 or 7 strikeouts now for Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson's put.
What do you think? What's your number? How many strikeouts? I'll look it up right now.
And I still think we only have one day.
I think he's at 5.
You're gonna say 5? How many strikeouts?
I'm gonna go with 6.
We're gonna play the guessing game.
4.
4.
Just for fun.
Boo boo, how many?
Y'all are so far low. 10 punchies on on for Anderson.
He's got
at the moment.
10.
He is in double
Dang.
digits.
Wow.
Dale, how many?
Oh, I thought
How many Deos? We only counted the one from earlier.
I heard about 7 over there so far.
If anybody's at the game, help me with a Deo count. We've only counted 1.
I've had 7.
by virtue of not guessing, you
7?
automatically win.
All right, that's a fly ball from Daz
no.
Cameron.
That's off the
It's
end of the
over to
bat.
Ward, and it's 3 outs. It's a clean inning, and I'm
Qual-
not a curse.
Quality outing for Anderson. 6 innings, 3 runs, 6 hits. You can hold on to that for a minute,
Right.
Growmaster.
All right, I think my
One-
food's here.
1 walk, 10 punchies,
Yes, I
and,
ordered food too.
1 homer.
I
So,
got the Wild West wings.
so Grill is gonna. Are you gonna leave and eat? And then we'll have you on for another half inning later.
Yeah,
How's
sure.
that?
Why not?
We'll split up his innings tonight.
We'll put James on as the depressing commercials on.
Only you. Only you, James, can be on the air.
Ollie and I can prevent technical difficulties. Hi, everybody. Good
It's
to see
Big Game
everyone.
James.
Okay, Grill's 90 seconds is up. Halo Joe mentioned. Richard Brooks mentions Phillies lost the starting pitcher Suarez. See if Dabrowski, who is famous for empty farm systems to chase. Ooh, he thinks the Phillies are going to go after Tyler Anderson. Also, Trey 50 says I'm a baddie.
I love the.
What the hell?
I think Brody maybe. I
Oh
don't know.
me, oh my! No, that's not. That's
something else.
Marsha their territory. Halo Joe says, please don't let him eat.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's right. Halo Joe says, please don't let Grill eat on camera. Grill, where are you?
He's inside.
Oh.
He's getting some extra drink right now.
He's gonna need it. Frederick's saying Halo Joe's keeping Grill in check, and we all would appreciate that. Man, it's good to be here. The FOMO, fear of missing out. I've had that all the time when I was working on weekends, and I would watch the show here. I'd be like, man, I wish I was here. Joe said I missed me coming back. That sounds weird. Thank you for the Abba Zaba. Oh, by the way, Grill did not like the Abba Zabas.
Now that's a peanut butter and what is that? The
Taffy.
Peanut butter taffy. It's
Who
really
the hell
really
doesn't
good.
like it? Never mind.
On the chewier side.
That candy is like one of those ones where you go to Cracker Barrel and you find it in because it's like the old school
like
candy.
The throwback candy.
Yeah,
I
it's
gotta
really
try
good.
that. I gotta go to Cracker Barrel.
You can.
Oh no! You go to Cracker Barrel, it's pretty bomb. I mean,
Yeah.
I love their
I've been
food.
to one in Tennessee. It's
it's
legit.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Renhefo not swinging well tonight. 0 for 2, swinging at a bad cutter.
Yeah.
His trade value is down.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're going to trade him at all. I think they're going to keep him around.
Don't know yet.
Yeah, Nacho Night. I have a couple leaders on the board.
Hello,
but-
Joe says, of course not.
The fireworks not going off for the Shonowell home
The
run.
0-2's fouled away. By the way, they had a great. I hate to give the Angels any props, but they did a great job of the throwback theme. Like they would put Taylor Ward in MacGyver outfit
Yeah.
on the board. Adele was in the Coming to America outfit. The 0-2, I think
Did
he
he
went.
go?
No, 1 and
save.
2.
I just didn't like Brendan Jury as a diehard Bruce Willis. That looks
I
scary.
didn't see that.
Yeah, he looked like he was creeping under your bed. It's like, I'm coming for you.
By the way, I didn't see Carlos Esteves. I think he already left town.
Yeah, they got him out of there right before pregame
Yeah.
stuff, so he's out.
And the 1-2 fouled away. He's keeping it in there. I was able to talk to Ace
Oh, how's she doing?
She's doing okay. She's doing okay.
Good.
She hasn't been able to go to games as much as she always used to.
Yeah.
It was good to see her. I ran into Eddie Colvin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
If they lose tonight, it's his fault, by the way. He's a bad luck charm. Every game he goes to, they lose.
And a Bronco fan.
Yeah.
The 1-2. Hi, 2-2.
He is a annoying Bronco fan. I will say that
Ugh.
Hey,
because
Broncos country. That's right.
That's
You-
right.
Him
Dude,
and
when he got Russell
Fernando.
Wilson, he's like, "That's going to destroy your franchise." I'm all
Opposite
the
happened.
Opposite way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't thinking that too
And
clearly.
the 2-2 outside 3-2. So
There you go.
and he has parlayed this at bat. Oh, here comes my wings.
Big Rob is going to make the hour drive back. Congratulations on your new digs as well.
Everything, yeah.
He gave us some good content.
Fouled away. He's continuing to stay alive.
So Oakland has a shift right now with 2 strikes on Rengifo, left side of the infield completely open. Huge opportunity. If he can just shank one the opposite
Thank you.
way, it would be a double, if not triple, with his speed.
And the wings are here
Are we doing a live wing eating?
after the after the half
after the-
inning.
Okay. We'll have the commercial break to get everything prepared.
And the 3-2
Oh,
fouled away again. He's
okay. We're
staying alive.
battling. We're battling here.
This must be the 10th.
9th or 10th at bat.
Yeah,
or
it feels.
Hi, everybody.
we haven't talked to James for a lot of the day.
Say, "Go Angels." All right. Dodgers suck. Good job. Good job.
And there is
3-2 fouled away again.
And there is your winner for person of the game today. Let's
And
do it,
how?
buddy. Go Moniac.
Dodgers suck. And so do you, Tyler. Sorry about that. Where are you, man? Pop up in the chat. Go ahead. Say it to my face.
Uh-oh.
Come on. I'm waiting. Yeah.
No, he'll come later.
See you, Rob. Good
All
to
right,
see you,
Good
man.
to see you, Rob.
All right.
Absolutely.
The 3-2 again is fouled
Staying
back
alive.
away.
Good at bat. Good at bat.
Wow.
While we got James here, let's talk about. We talked about trades all day. Is Rengifo going to be here after Tuesday?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Anderson's gone. Of course, we know about Estevez, which was right away.
Yeah.
Can't think of anybody else at the moment.
Hunter-
Maybe
Hunter
Taylor Ward.
Strickland.
The 3-2 fouled away again. He's staying alive.
Luis Garcia. There's been rumors about him going to the AL East.
That's going to be by the way, that's going to be a deadline deal. Check out the HITI trade deadline special on Tuesday. That's where Garcia will be traded on that day.
We get an angel on air. Oh, I thank you for giving us that wonderful.
You better
gift.
believe it. The 3-2 fouled away again.
I will say this right now.
8 pitches away from tying the record for longest at bat ever.
I will-
Alex Cora
yeah.
against the Cubs.
No, Jaime Correa versus Brandon Bell.
Yeah, 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a lot.
2018.
I
I
just remember Alex Cora when he was a Dodger.
I will say a surprising trade that the Angels might make, which makes a lot of sense. Dude. I think
Yeah,
dude.
that's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody needs a backup catcher, you can do it. Oh, okay. So they're going to conference right now.
In the
Don't
mid-
throw anything but a cutter because he's been hitting the cutters.
This is pitch number 14 coming up of the at bat.
Yeah.
And this is just the first hitter of this inning.
Yep. So he's already at 84. So he's a
Is that
little bit.
Boo-Boo?
Yes. that's good.
Oh my God! I gotta say hello.
Yeah. I think though right now, I think Theis would be good on another team as a solid
Call up
bench.
Chad Wallach and
Yeah, Chad Wallach could fill because again they only are playing the backup catcher once every 2 weeks.
once maybe.
And the 3-2 again.
No.
Oh.
Roll to second.
And Rengifo, can you try a little bit?
Out.
No, he won't.
Nah.
Running like Taylor Ward.
Yeah, that's a lazy effort right there.
He's tired from all the swings.
So we're down to 11 outs to get 2 runs here. Is it doable, guys?
No.
Well,
Spence is under control.
in theory of how baseball should be played, yes, 3-1 is not horrible in that case.
Here's Mr. Ward. Man, he had a great start to the season, and then ever since then, just fell off. Just awful. In there for a strike on 1.
But remember, he's getting hot according to Gooby and Patrick O'Neill.
Oh.
He's getting his swing down.
He struck out and grounded out earlier, 0 for 2 on the night. The 0-1 low. Trying the sinkers, not leaving it up to Ward.
No.
Seems like Spence had a good start against the Angels the last time they faced him. Or, yeah. And the 1-1. In there. 1 and 2. Another cutter. It's been sinkers. It's been cutters. Now you expect the sinker to come in low in the bottom of the middle of the zone on the bottom. No, low and down the middle. And Ward's going to chase it. The 1 and 2. There it is. But
Yeah.
Ward didn't go for it.
You almost called it right there.
And the curve. Yeah, that's the first curveball.
Taylor Ward down to 225.
Remember when he was like 280?
285? His April is something we're going to remember for a long time.
Isn't that always it happens? He has a good 2 months and
April,
then
May.
a shocking injury and then boom, he's gone.
Let's see what he's got
And
here.
the 2-2. Did he go? No.
Whoa.
Another full count coming to an Angel this inning.
Spence now at 90 pitches.
This is definitely his last inning.
And it will be Anderson's last inning in the 7th.
Oh, you think he goes 7?
Yeah, I think he comes
He's
out.
84 pitches, I want to say.
Yeah, it's below 85.
And the 3-2 outside.
Oh.
Very shocked he did
Awful.
not swing at that one.
All right,
Very
we'll
shocked.
I'm shocked he didn't throw a sinker.
Yeah.
So is this now dong time?
Yeah.
3-hole hitter. We got the dong.
And
Cut
do
the-
anyone in the Oakland bullpen, I wonder?
Yeah, there's someone warming up right now.
Okay.
All right, dong. Get that third leg moving in the right direction.
Sweet, you know what, Willie at the plate. 1 and 2. I believe he had a double in the first, and he did.
Yes, he did.
Ward at first. The first pitch to Calhoun in there for a strike.
That's
The
a nice
question
pitch.
is,
is, which bat will he swing with right here?
well, you know you can't run, so you got to swing with the big one.
Well, that could be that could be his within
Ward may go here, by the way. The 0-1 coming,
his
coming.
swing with those burning loins.
Here it is inside. 1 and 1.
That was too close to the loins right there.
Hey, look what Joe says, and now a word from Rotolo Chevrolet. And you know what? I hate the fact I saw Ora Hershiser doing a local commercial on Bally's for Rotolo.
Yeah.
Is Willie gonna get a hit or a homer?
1 and 1 outside,
Oh.
fouled away.
I think this TV is 2 pitches behind that.
Hepping up.
1 and 2.
2 pitches behind.
Spence at 94 pitches. Yep.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
It's a good what, like 8-second delay?
Something like
7-8 seconds.
And the 1-2 to Calhoun. Popped
under
up
it.
in the infield. No, right center, right field. Here comes Butler coming in
Opportunity
to make the catch.
2 outs.
2 down. I remember when Jermaine Dye played right field for
Oh my
Oakland.
God. I
old.
remember that.
Well,
Well, Eric Chavez, Mark Ellis, second baseman
Miguel
Mark-
Tejada.
Miguel Tejada.
It was around
Yeah,
that time.
Yeah.
those early 2000s. The one that pissed me off still was Mark Ellis.
Yep, he was
Mark
there.
Ellis pissed me off.
What
a
was the
lot.
catcher? The catcher used to do damage. against
Ramon
the-
Hernandez.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, first pitch to Ohapi with Ward at first.
Oh.
In the dirt, Ward won't go anywhere. Ball 1. Ohapi 0 for 2. He struck out and flew out earlier.
How good was Jermaine Dye in his career?
He was all right. I don't think he was ever an all-star, to be honest.
He was close to
Maybe
it.
once.
He had a little pop in his bat every once in a
Mhm.
while.
He was better with Atlanta, definitely.
And the White Sox. He was on that 05 team.
That's right.
1-0. Low. 2-0.
Yeah.
This guy.
Also, Tree Fitty says, yeah, I said shitty, bang, bang. Rollers from
Jose Marte.
Jack in the Box.
Jose Marte in the bullpen. So
Wow.
he is here. So this had
Jose Marte, okay.
he must have been here. So they knew the trade was going down today. They had him.
Here, that he
Expedited.
just put on his jersey.
And the 2-0 to Hoppy. Here it is.
That's
The
after a Dale.
cutter, third base, coming in, throw to first in time.
The Dale really helped right there.
We will go to the 7th. It's a 3-1 Oakland lead. All right, Wings time, right?
Let's go Wings. You want to jump in here?
Nice shout.
try it from behind.
He's gonna do it. Yeah, James is gonna do it from behind.
That is disgusting. Yes, the Deo definitely worked right there. Tyler says, "Yo,
Okay,
James."
Hold up, James. I'll hold the mic for you. So which wings are these?
This is the honey garlic. I've never had it. We're at Mezzel's, of course.
Honey
It's
garlic.
really hot right now.
I know you got a little
Gotta give
liquid,
it
nice
cool.
little sauce in there.
I'm not going to take no ranch either, but here we
Yeah.
go.
What does James think of this?
The natural bite.
If you have not gone to his YouTube page and subscribed to the Chair with James Gonzalez, I suggest you do. He does food stuff and sports. How are those wings, my friend?
Out of 5, I got to give it 5.
Oh, nice.
Right.
5 out of
It
5.
kicks the sauce. I mean, the spice. It kicks you later.
Okay.
That's what I love about
It's a
it.
delayed burn.
So you got the honey barbecue one?
Honey garlic,
So
excuse
I
me.
got Wild West barbecue.
Wild West, step in and show them how it is.
All right, Wild West barbecue.
So we have the Wild West barbecue wings. No, this is not the Korean barbecue that Todd nearly killed me with in June.
You got to know your sources, brother.
And since so many people requested it, they said, please let Grill Master chew into the mic. So here, we're going to take a bite and you're going to chew into the mic at the same time.
All right, why not? Let me grab myself a wing here. Oh man, this one's got a ton of barbecue sauce in it.
mic, my friend.
So here we are. This is a wing.
Don't touch the mic, but into the mic.
I heard nothing at all.
Ligaments were torn in the making of that chew.
Right now, Halo Joe's like, yes, yes, I can feel it.
All right,
Tyler's like, no. Joshua says, what's wrong with his team? What's wrong with his team is they're not enjoying these mezzo wings. That's the problem.
and this is why we have been resorted to eating wings on camera.
Yeah, there's too much Deo in the crowd right there. So I hope you guys heard the tendons and the chicken and the skin just ripping off into Grill Master's teeth.
Tyler Anderson back out for the 7th, 10 strikeouts. He has tied a career high tonight. So we could see a career performance by Tyler with one more punch out.
And let me ask you this real quick while I have you here. How many times have we seen it this season when Anderson has gone in late into a game with less than 3 walks?
A lot. Yeah. I'll give Grill Master that one. A lot.
That's key, right?
And today has been a very prototypical Angel outing. We've seen Griffin Canning do this a lot, give up runs in the first, then have 5 clean innings. Anderson's done the same thing. Again, the offense is out of sync right now, and for some reason, losing 7 of 8 against Oakland is a kryptonite in this case right now.
Yeah, this is the Angels outing that we talked about.
Oh, God. Oh, Shonowell with a nice defensive grab. Drury not playing third base much this year. He kind of routinely just kind of went around that ball, lobbed it, nice backhand. But then I don't know if he really needed to do a jump throw in that case, but Shonowell's big enough, and he beats Toro to the bag, and the Angels 1 up and 1 down in the 7th.
You would have preferred a sidearm throw, not an overhand, and he went overhand right there. And you risk overthrowing.
I would have just liked him to backhand, stop in his tracks, load and fire.
Yes,
That would have been much better. But who am I? Who am I?
exactly. Halo Joe says he's unsubscribing because of that chewing. And also Tyler says, I actually heard nothing. Thank God. Halo Joe says it sounded like a camel chewing. But no, you guys are right. This is a Tyler Anderson start all the way from this season. Last season, we would have seen 4 to 6 walks by Anderson per game. And yeah, he would have been out in the 4th to 5th inning.
Yes.
At least. But we are seeing such a true progression from a veteran, just flipping the script and changing his style. He looks so much more confident this year.
2-1 offering, grounded foul over to the left side. Again, he's tied his strikeout career high with 10 tonight. Looking for that elusive 11th. And again, is this the day and the final start of Tyler Anderson wearing an Angels uniform? We won't probably know until Tuesday.
The only problem with this, guys, is
career high? No, just short. Full count 3-2.
If I'm Ron Washington, he gets this third out. I'm running him out there for the top of the 8th only to get one batter. And whether he gets him or not, you yank him and you let him get that standing ovation.
Yep. Ground ball foul, reset, do it again.
Because this, let's just face it, this is it. This is your last inning of watching Tyler Anderson pitch. And even if you take him right now.
Because the next time Tyler Anderson would get a start would be at home against the Mets. So later next week. 3-2 pitch, fouled off again. Because after today, 1 game tomorrow, day game against Oakland, off day Monday, 3 with the Rockies, and then the Mets come into town for 3 before a huge East Coast road trip with the Yankees and the Nationals.
Tyler says young Angels pitchers better be taking notes from Anderson.
3-2 pitch, fouled off again. Reset, do it again.
And I love this fact that he's like, look, I'm giving you my best. I'm going to challenge you. You're not going to get a free pass right
And Anderson's being nice, and he's like, I'm doing everything I can to look good and give the Angels extra stuff back if they trade me.
Yeah.
He's benefiting us. Anderson ready, 3-2 pitch to Harris. Grounded over to short.
Good pitch.
Oh, and Neto. An unusual defensive error from Zach Neto on a routine what should be a 6-3 put out. It gets into the glove, and he cannot transfer it, and it will go down as an E6.
He looks like me. He looked like me in the field.
Yep.
I could have done
Not the way Zach Neto wanted to draw that one up. And Neto will have that happen as Ron Washington is going to come out of the third base dugout.
With his head down, you know he's pulling him.
Yeah.
You know he's pulling him.
Yep, he knows he wanted to have Anderson finish off this 7th, but at 98 pitches. But let's see if let's see if Anderson can talk his way into this one. He's gotten 1 ground ball double play tonight. Can he get a second? He's pitched 23 pitches in the first inning, 2nd through the 7th, 14 or less. And by the look of this, I think Ron Washington's leaving him in, and yes, he does.
All right.
You know, Joe Madden would have probably pulled him at 65 pitches.
Yeah, Madden's like, it's time to go take a hit from the bong. Go to the shower.
But it's going to be against number 12 for the Oakland A's, the Shaman.
The Shaman is going to try to heal that outfield by getting a hit out there. He's putting a blessing on his bat as we speak.
And this is probably going to be the last batter. I think it's you're on a 1 batter leash, batter by batter, first pitch.
Well, the problem is you got Butler next, who is a lefty, but he's 2 for 2 against you.
So again, you're in the situation, and a righty in the bullpen in Marte.
100 pitches. Strickland was last warming.
Strickland was warming up as well. So, but again, back-to-back righties in the pen. 1-0. That one's in there for a strike. Now, the velocity Anderson this inning has really relied on the changeup. You're looking at upper 70s to low 80s, not really throwing a fastball on this night. So he's gotten 1 double play tonight, and it was a 3-6-1 double play. I know we want the strikeouts. Do we get the double play? Ground ball over to Neto. He flicks it to second for 1, the throw, and we called it.
Yes, there you go. Double play,
6
baby.
for 3 double play. Gets Anderson out at 101 pitches and keeps this a 3-1 deficit.
Give the man a goddamn standing ovation.
And Zach Neto rights his defensive wrong and is able to get back in this one. 3-1 to the 7th, bottom 7.
Quick question, yes or no? Plain answers. With Anderson most likely throwing his last pitch as an Angel, was the contract worth it? Give me a yes or no.
Not a chance.
All right, not a chance. What you got?
50-50.
50-50, okay.
Because last year wasn't great. This year was really good. I agree with that. So I think it really it's bipolar, but it offsets.
Okay, boo-boo?
I'm going to say that it was worth it because this year he gave us something to watch.
Okay,
I mean, last year we didn't have much of the offense. So, I mean, even if he did really well, there was not much offense.
Yeah.
So this year there's a little more offense. They're trying a little harder this year. So I think I'm going to say yes, it was worth it.
Okay. Yes, it was worth it. So that's one. I would say yes, because without him, I mean, we'd be in the Chicago White Sox kind of realm. He's kept us. Yeah.
Easy. White Sox. We're not that bad, are we?
We're pretty damn close. I mean, look, the White Sox got 27 wins. They lost again tonight.
Yeah, Mariners beat them.
Yeah. So you got that team is just terrible.
We play the White Sox. I don't think we played them.
No, we don't play them. We don't play them till
so
September.
Twice in September.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a home and home type situation.
I'll tell you, the 4 of the final 5 series are Chicago, Houston, and home, and then Chicago and Houston on the road.
Yeah, it's try getting tickets for that series.
They're gonna throw in some last-second promotional items.
Tyler says, I agree with Boo Boo. Anderson was worth it because he is our only all-star this season.
Hey, it's the Arco top tier play. Anderson staying in the game.
He's all, hey, tell you what, he got that double play. Ron Washington talked him into it.
But look at that little pump up. Anderson's fired up. I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't Tyler Anderson have a little Rob to his game?
Yeah, he does.
I was just about to say, he looks like he's got a little Rob to his game.
Like 2 weeks ago, I swear I said that. You don't really see him show a ton of emotion out there. That's the thing.
No, and Ron Washington now putting his arm over Zach Neto saying, you screwed up once, you made you wrong. Now get us a dang hitter. I'm going to fire you tomorrow. Or I'm going to fire you. I'll send you to Siberia.
Yeah, I'm telling you right here, dude, this is
a
why
big at bat.
This is why we should have Stefanik up here.
Oh, hello. Adams, new pitcher into the ballgame for Oakland, putting one over the head of Drury, knocking him to the ground.
But this is a guy again. Brandon Drury is not that good, and he's been struggling this year. You almost want him to take a hit right here.
So Austin Adams, the pitcher, 49 games, a 4.33 ERA. He tossed a shutout frame on Thursday in Oakland's win against the Haynotes. Ooh, upper end fastball. It looks good, but then it runs way too high and in.
I will say with that kind of pitch right there, you got to commit. Like you got to either lay off of it or swing at it. And he swung at it.
Yep.
I mean,
watch down and away. Oh, just outside.
Yeah, he was trying to get him to chase.
So the Angels have an opportunity. 6, 7, 8 due up here in the bottom of the 7th, trailing 3-1 to the A's. 2-2 pitch. And that one's right on the upper portion of the zone. Borderline call. Down looking goes Drury. Borderline. It's a borderline pitch. Oh, the references are happening here later on.
What's that game, James, that you could play? That's like it's pop trivia, pop culture trivia. There's a game that has it's trivia. I guarantee you.
Trivia related.
Yeah, I guarantee you, Grill Master would have minus $1,000 in that game. There's no way he would land any of that stuff. He would not make Final Jeopardy. He would not know.
He'd bet it all on Final Jeopardy, but not knowing the answer.
If he was on Charity Jeopardy, he would owe Jeopardy money. That charity would have to. They'd be like, "Sir, you need to pay us. You owe us." Yeah.
The recall agencies are coming for his. Take back his car, repossess his house.
Sir, do you have any collateral? The charity will not benefit from your play. You have to owe on their behalf.
Moniak, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 7-0 hitter tonight, 0 for 2. Moniak, no. Adele, I'm going to say no. I think Ron Washington wants to see them for a full season. Yeah. As Moniak nearly fouls that one.
That was a good pitch to hit. Grill, do you know who Madonna is?
He's thinking.
Grill, do you know who Madonna is without Googling?
Yes, I do.
Who is she?
She's a singer from the 80s.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Madonna fan.
1 out of 20.
2-2. Rooked it foul.
If you move the ball about 100 feet to the right, that's a home run.
There's a Jeter fan in the house.
Ew. I saw Bobby Witt Jr.
Oh, you could start the debate now. Is Derek Jeter worthy of his Hall of Fame and credibilities that he gets?
It's clutch, dude.
Moniak off the end of the bat, but right to center field. 2 outs.
7 outs to go, people.
Whoa, Adams, what was that about? He was yammering at something. What was that?
I don't know.
He was just like get out of my. What was that?
Was that the umpire he's yelling at?
I don't know if he was yelling at his own catcher, the ump.
Remember when Ryan
That was
Segura yelled at
weird.
the umpire about the baseballs not being rubbed up a couple years ago?
No.
My favorite moments.
Girl, do you know who Mr. T is?
Mr. T, I've heard of him. Let's get a towel.
As that one goes away, Neto 1 ball, 1 strike. Angels still trail by 2 in the bottom of the 7th.
Grill Master's like, oh, yeah, it's that dude that played in Pirates of the Caribbean.
I need to see that. Ow! That's my shoulder. Careful, I swam today.
Grill's going on the IL. Grill's on the IL. He's done.
Boo-Boo's gentle hands really hurt Grill Master right there.
Boo-Boo went boom, boom on his shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Zach Neto, they're forcing him inside. Adams been a little out of control. But that's a nice pitch right on in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one's on a line right there.
Grill, who is Mr. I answered your question, Joe.
Yeah, he has no idea. Jeez.
What we do for our love of the Angels.
Yes.
Zach Nettle.
No, we're not. We're not looking for that.
We're not doing that tonight. Neto,
stop.
2-2, and that's lined in the left.
Good
And
hit.
he'll deposit a hit in the left field, so the tying run will come to the plate. And who would have thought it would be Joe Adele will have an opportunity here.
Halo,
Clutch moment.
Halo Joe says, "Kick his ass, boo boo."
We know we have these metal chairs we get WWE style here.
Don't even. If this was Seattle, I guarantee you Adele would hit a home run.
Let's see what happens here now.
Joe Adele has a hit already in the game, a double.
All you need is a bloop and a blast.
Well, you got a bloop. Now you need a blast.
We need a spritz right here.
We're waiting for the fireworks. I'm just gonna literally look at the stadium and wait for it.
Maybe we'll get a Deo.
Neto goes.
And he steals.
Did he? Nope, he
Nope.
retreated.
He bluffed.
Bluffed. All right.
And Langoliers does have one of the better.
This is what the radio announcers have to go through when the team's on the road. They have to wait to see it.
Yeah.
Instead of seeing it live.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Oh, I always hated that when I had to broadcast games from Zoom. Awful. And Adele flies it into foul territory, get into the seat. Oh, first baseman gutted right into the padded wall. His dad worked here, and he still doesn't know Angel Stadium.
Come on, Phil Austin.
was in Baltimore.
You know,
So much for
And
nepotism.
he also was in Detroit.
that really hurt one time. I did put my knee off of the what's it called, the tarp.
Oh, the tarp?
Yeah, I went-
that's
I went-
unforgiving.
I went to go field that in left field, and it was in shallow left, and I was just looking up, and then when I went to go to the stands, my knee kind of went, forward. It bent forward.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're waiting for Adele. Can he deposit at least a hit? 2-1, ground ball into third.
Nice play.
Overthrow. Close. Out.
Oh.
And
No, he's out.
Let's see.
He's out.
They're going to check it. Are they going to check it?
He's out, dude. They got him by a step.
Can you show the replay?
Joe, Ron Washington. They're waiting for the phone call. Nope.
Check me the replay.
And that probably saves a run. It's close, but there will be no challenge. We go to the eighth, still down 3-1.
I don't know.
6 outs to go.
You mentioned the tarp injury. You remember the Vince Coleman one?
Yes. Yeah.
He was practicing or something, and somehow his foot got caught under it and it rolled on it. It was in the national championship series, I think. But imagine in the playoffs, you have a freak injury like that at home at Busch Stadium, Oakland Stadium. I'm always amazed. Like, oh, let me do the other one.
Yeah. Let's do the other wings real quick.
I'll put you can have them.
All right. So explain these wings right here. This is what the Memphis dry rub.
Funny thing is, the other ones I had were the Memphis barbecue ones, Memphis dry rub.
Okay.
Those are spicy as hell, but they were great. I'm not like grill. I'm gonna have those.
So which ones are these?
James ain't going to puss out.
This is the honey garlic ones,
Oh, honey garlic. Okay.
and it smells amazing.
I do-
Right away,
I mean,
you
it
smell
smells-
honey.
Oh my God.
Smell honey.
Let's get a bite here.
The power of the rally wings.
Oh, it's seasoned so well. I almost use that for a napkin.
Oh, here I got
My
an
bad, I got one. Thank you.
Service with a smile
I
here.
love that. I'll tip you later.
just the tip.
Bro. I give this a 5 out
Anywho.
of 5 too. I mean, I can't knock this at all. It's amazing.
What kind of rub does Marsha prefer? Any kind of rub.
The rub on the
Not
tip.
from the back.
No rub on the tip from the back.
Well, if anyone would know, it'd be Grill.
I know. What rub do you like, Grill?
Halo Joe mentions, I can't understand why Grill is single. And then Tyler M mentions Grill has too much
Charisma.
Charisma. I haven't said that. in
Charisma?
forever. I haven't said that in forever. Halo Joe says a big 20 charisma. So Tyler Anderson is done. Hunter Strickland's in. Want to get back in there? Or...
Well,
Oh no, you do your thing. You're good.
So fitting for an Angels pitcher. Pitches their ass off and is in line for the loss.
That's why
And
I
that-
don't look at wins and losses.
And not to get the standing ovation like you mentioned.
Yeah.
I hate that. 0-1 is a changeup and fouled away by Butler.
He had a mini ovation with Ron Washington come out and having that support of the manager.
True,
The
true.
crowd's like, okay, get that fine. So he kind of semi got that little roar.
Did
of the
you
crowd.
mention or did you see though how at the mound visit Tyler pointed over to Neto as a fastball's fouled away 0-2. Pointed to Neto and said, "Hey, you'll get the next one. Get us out of this." And
Yeah.
double play.
You'll make up for your error.
I love that. That was awesome by a veteran. If
Yeah,
somebody
he's-
wants him.
Yeah, he's gonna be gone too. He's another guy.
Some team will take
And
a
the
veteran
0-2
arm.
outside. He tried
You
to
get
change up and
a
missed.
double A hitter.
Modest Angel fan ever, and I love that name handle. Anderson never gets any run support, and that's obviously true.
The Angel that never got run support, Jared Weaver.
The
That-
1-2 is outside the cutter. 2-2. Hello Joe mentions Marsha's pet name for grill is Mr. French Tickler. Strickland's sixth pitch of the eighth inning is coming. The 2-2 is a fastball driven to center. Left center
Yeah,
field.
catch
Moniak
that,
is
catch
there.
that.
Makes
There we
catch.
go.
One down in the top of the eighth. So, what did you guys think about who the Angels got back for Esteves? I was busy.
It's a clean pool. I
I think
like
I
what
think
they
we
got.
might have won it in the sense of Estevez being a rental this year. You know, Philly's he's going to be a free agent, 2 months on the deal. I think it's a good move for the Angels to get 2 top 7, now top 8 prospects in the farm system.
Miguel Andujar pops up the first pitch to Neto. He's not going to botch this one. 2 down.
Okay. Don't speak too soon now.
Andujar might be a trade candidate. The Rally Monkey hand puppet on Friday, August 2nd. I dare you to put your hand in something that night against the New York Mets. The Met fans are just going to make fun of the Angel fans for this.
Also makes a nice point. If only the Angels could attack the ball like Grill attacks that food, we would be hashtag winning.
The first pitch to Rooker's fouled away 0-1.
I-
Rooker's 2 for 3 tonight. I think he's homered.
Yeah, he's homer tonight.
Yeah, earlier. I was there done the first inning. No,
Yeah.
yeah, it's 2 singles. That was last night.
Look how confident he looks up there at the plate.
Not moving the bat whatsoever. His hands are still. He takes that pitch inside 1-1. Let me ask you. You think Brett Rooker's going to be traded? I was having this conversation with my friend at the game.
I'll come into the screen to answer this one. I'll just stand right behind you, just right there. Brent Rooker, does he get traded?
Chopper, that's a base hit.
Infield base hit, 3 for 4 night for Rooker. He's hit safely now in 13 consecutive games against the Angels.
My
How about
God.
them apples? I would say, thinking of what Oakland has,
Ugh.
besides Rooker, what does Oakland really have to offer that they're not going to trade Butler? They're not trading Miller in the back end of the bullpen since he punched a wall. Perfect timing, by the way.
Khalil Green.
Yeah, I would say if Oakland's going to trade anybody, they could Rooker. But the way Rooker plays and how well he bats, when they move to Vegas in a couple years, you could be one of the faces of the franchise. So it depends how they want to view this thing. And remember, they're going to Sacramento next year, and they're going to need a crowd in Sacramento.
And how?
So that's going to be an interesting case scenario.
I could see this guy going.
Cutter 0-1.
Langoliers, the catcher.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't value catchers as much in that system.
He had the 3-run home run back in the first.
Langoliers, correct.
That's the freaking difference in the game.
And how? Yeah.
This is a guy that strikes out a lot. Look, he's batting basically a Mickey Moniak average here.
But if you put him in a lineup where he's down in the order and he also
Ooh.
has hitters around him,
Langoliers.
he's going to put up better numbers.
Yeah, and Langoliers is pretty much a Joe Adell hitter. Low average, high homers, high RBIs.
Never really noticed him holding the microphone with 2 hands like the dude from Boston Pops back in the day. That's an old PBS reference.
Very, very old reference.
I don't even know why. But
I don't know. But you do usually do good. I mean, last time you said this was Bob Barker. So
Spay new to your pets, folks.
well,
Rest,
ball
Bye,
Tuesday.
rest,
everybody.
rest in peace, Bob Barker.
And how? Yes.
Yes, somewhere he's helping someone in heaven get to a showcase showdown.
That's Disneyland fireworks going off. The 1-2 to Langoliers is fouled away.
That was too good of a pitch right there.
Mhm.
If
Inside more, that's a banger.
Hey, we could enjoy a little Disneyland fireworks if the Angels won. We could have Stukas. But can we have Stukas tonight? Probably not.
I don't know. It's going to take a rally.
Not only that, he's also making sure that your pets are spayed and neutered.
Yes, exactly.
There it is. And the 1-2 chopper foul.
I do want that sweater or shirt that the Angels are wearing. It's a clean A with
You
the.
should have
and the
told me
blue.
I was in there.
Oh yeah. No, I mean the actual ones that the players wear.
Yeah, those.
How much they
The
cost?
warm-up jackets.
I didn't see.
Oh, okay.
Probably at least.
I saw them everywhere though.
I'm gonna guess 120 bucks.
Have to be. I mean that's
And
probably.
so
the cheapest.
everything baseball's over 100 bucks. or something.
135.
That's why you
The
don't buy
ones-
from the team store.
And the 1-2 outside the
Ooh,
runner
Hoppy from the knee.
goes
Got
in
him.
there.
Oh!
I
Do they
almost said
check it?
Ibar. Renifo wants a check. Oh, Hoppy wants a check.
I-
If you have Diorne in a second, I guarantee you he gets the tag.
Oh, that was a fun one he did the other day.
Yes, let's see.
Let's
Well,
see.
basically from his knees again.
That Benito Santiago throw.
It's gonna be safe.
No,
Save.
it's safe.
Safe.
The oven mitt got there before the ball. You want one? Get in there.
No, I will, and I just didn't want to hit my mic. on
Damn,
the-
if
Yeah,
he
get
if
in
he
there.
kept the glove on him, he slid off the bag.
That's what I noticed players don't do now.
Mm.
Back then, they keep the tag on.
When the
Yeah.
rule
no matter what.
changed, they did it immediately. But over the last year or two, they don't do it as often.
The
2-2.
2-2 is fouled away again. But I noticed that, Todd, watching old games during the All-Star break, the second baseman, whomever, they kept the tag on runners.
Yeah,
And when they would fall off, out.
they get him. Yeah.
Now, I don't think they teach that. I hope Ron does, but who knows?
Tyler says, "Boo Boo put Grill in a chokehold already."
I would pay to see that. Rooker, the 2-2 pitch is inside. 3-2 count. A lot of full counts here.
Are the Angels cursed, or do we just suck that?
I've heard
bad?
that before.
No, if we want to have Boo Boo chokehold him,
That's what I
let's
was
get to
thinking, David.
$50
with the
of donations.
Angels
We pay
DFAing
for
or
money.
releasing Drury. He's just atrocious. I believe that. The 3-2. Ground ball to Neto. He'll
Take
get
your
up and
time.
he'll throw it high in time.
All right, 6 outs to go right now. The Angels are down 3-1 as we enter the bottom of the 8th inning. Now we're taking a ride with Kia.
Literally. Guys, you got, or ladies
Yeah,
and
I'm
gentlemen,
gonna try one after. Dude.
Everybody has to come
Okay,
to Mezzo
you
and
want
try
me-
this.
You want me to try one of the wings
This
and get my
again,
take?
the honey garlic
Hey,
one.
Grill, can
Honey
you go in there
garlic?
and give me
Okay.
a soda? I'm
Get
parched.
the one
as
I
hell
have
right
in
now.
it.
Okay, this one? No, you're
Yeah.
clear on this one.
Yeah.
Let me get to the camera and I'll eat it on camera.
Oh, yeah, you got
You're
it,
good,
Mike.
James. All right. I'm going to be smart and not eat a wing on the microphone. I don't think anybody needs to hear ligaments being eaten, so you can just watch me eat this. I don't need the ligaments, so here we go. We're going to eat the wing without microphone.
That's a professional on you.
Let me try one.
Get in there. Not
Good-
that one,
good
of course,
seasoning.
'cause I ate that. Get
Good-
the biggest one. Pause.
Good spice. Now, as the resident Italian on this HITI staff, you know, manja here. The seasoning's legit.
Isn't it?
The crispness is good.
Absolutely.
The juices on it from the chicken are nice marinade. I'm a wing person. Let's start a debate here.
Uh-oh.
Are you a wing leg guy or the flats? Are you the meatier ones or the flats? Because I'm a flats guy. I'm in the flats.
I'm with you.
You're with the
I'm
flats?
with you.
Okay, good. That's why I chose this one. But I would give this a nice A letter grade. Very
Need my
good.
card? I want one too. That's why.
So 2 stars.
Oh, I love Star. Yes.
You love it?
Ceramis or Starry, y'all?
Yeah.
They're the same.
Flats are big wings, and then what's the combination? Starry or Sierra Mist?
Sierra Mist lost their. Someone had rights on that.
Yeah,
That's why they changed the name.
I'm not gonna lie. I would do Sierra Mist, old school.
I'm taking one home. Anybody want anything else?
No, I'm good. Thank
Dude,
you.
these wings are freaking good.
The seasoning hits you right away. That's what I love about it.
Again, as the resident Italian, I'm all about the seasoning.
Shawnee, well, I thought Butler was gonna take his home run away when I saw that. That was crazy to me. Get in there, yeah. I ate that one already. So get
I got to tell
fit
you,
in.
Dominique,
Uh-huh.
I would love, and this is just a shout out to your father and your mom, for
Okay.
them to invite me over for some good Italian cooking.
Well, that'd be my mom. My dad does not cook, and he's not Italian. So-
Okay, but out of respect,
Yes.
I want your dad to invite me. That way I can enjoy your mom's cooking.
we can do that.
Yeah, I love when moms cook because when they have their own recipes, especially Italian.
It's legit.
Oh yeah.
Legit.
The 01, by the way, is trying to file away. 99 on the gun.
So anytime your dad wants to invite,
Yeah.
I'm game.
Do
When the Angels make the post, you know, just kidding.
Come on! I said I want to eat sometime this century.
does your family have a thing where you eat one time, you take a break, you eat another time,
No.
take a break?
No.
All the way through.
All the way through, baby.
Leave it right there. But give me my card
Thank you,
back.
sir.
I don't trust you. Fastball 1 and 2. You even know how to use those fingers, girl?
That could go in a very different
get one?
direction.
Did you get some?
Oh.
The 1-2 inside
My car.
His favorite bird to swallow.
on the 405.
At least it's more
Hello
than-
Joe says it's like a party in your mouths and everyone's invited, grill.
It's more
James likes the gizzard. What the hell? Tyler him. I don't know if I said that. Ball down low 2 and 2.
3 and 2.
Thank you.
3 and 2.
And Boo Boo, by the way, thank you for all the donations. That's
Mhm.
unbelievable what you do in the chat.
Yeah, we really
Absolutely
appreciate that.
unbelievable. Thank you.
No.
We appreciate it. We all love you too.
And the 3-2 fouled away. Look out.
How big would this be to get a lead off anything right here?
I would love it.
But somebody's gonna.
Last night, another home run to right field for Chanel.
Did you know that he hit a home run?
Hey, tonight.
See, watch this. I thought, oh, he didn't even see it though.
Yeah, if he plays
And
that right, there you go.
3-2
There you go.
Ball
On base.
far outside.
One for,
Othonius.
1 for 2 with
Othonius.
2 walks tonight. Nice night for Shonawell thus far. Shonawell, best player on the Angels tonight with Tyler Anderson by far.
No.
I'd love for Renifo to come through right here.
What's the opposite, Drew?
I guess so.
His wings. These are his. Yes, sir.
Joe wants some?
Do you want your ranch, bro?
Oh, of course. Of course.
Luis Rengifo, the batter, and once again, Rengifo swinging in the dirt.
I take these to go.
That is not
Oh,
a.
there's a Deo.
Damn.
Back-to-back Deos.
Whoa.
They're really pushing the rally tonight. Who cares about the rally monkey? It's all about the rally Deo.
Deo.
Well, I said rally wings.
Oh, okay.
So maybe
The
the
01
wing.
Rengifo is in
Oh,
there.
That was a nice
Paint.
pitch.
Yep,
97 on the gun.
that was.
Perfect pitch.
Real needs a birthday present.
Rengifo over 3 struck out and has grounded out twice.
Yep.
To ya. And the 0-2 to Rengifo coming up.
Let's see if he
Othonius
can get a hit right here. Clutch hit would be nice here for
fouled
Renifo.
away on the hands.
This has not been a patient night for him at the plate. He's swinging at everything and anything.
I will say though he has. Whoa, yeah.
Right to James.
James just spritzed all over himself right now.
Cue spritz the clock.
Yeah, it's
Win or lose, we toast today.
exactly. Hey, did you know at Pachanga Chris Young's going to be there?
And Zach Neto on Monday. Inside. 1 and 2.
Kip Moore played a concert here.
If it
Country
wasn't
Ricky.
working, I would go see Zach Neto.
Ricky Martin was at the Yamava, whatever the hell that casino is in San Bernardino.
Oh, Yama.
yeah, he was there. Ricky Martin.
Come on.
He's in the superstitions.
Right now, I want,
Rengifo needs to bang right now. He
And
banged.
I
He
love that.
banged.
1 and 2 inside.
he needs
2
to
and
live
2.
La Vida Loca.
Yeah.
That's what he needs to do.
She banged.
I love
No, that'll be Willie the Dong. She
Oh.
banged. You know, he banged. He banged.
Oh yeah,
William Hahn.
he crippled her as he banged her. Hiyo.
Hey-o, Dio.
Which reminds me, Ricky Martin was in the group Menudo in the 80s. The 2-2 with Shiny Wild
Popped him
first.
up
Popped
foul.
up. It will go foul. 99. This guy throws absolute gas.
Oh, gee.
What else?
Hey, we need we need some Deo shirts. That's for sure, Halo.
I don't know if we'll read that, but we'll laugh at that. Oh, make a wish.
No!
Strike three. JT, you are so
gets
wrong for that.
the comment of the day. Of
This
the
is
match.
this is I almost said Otani, but this is
Bro,
Renheef.
if you
This
want to
is
turn
Ren
away
Heath.
from this one.
I already know I actually was diagnosed with that shit.
I knew it. I counted it. What do I get?
So let's not take any shots at me having that, all right?
Shot.
Halo,
shot.
Halo wants to know who's Ricky Martin.
Taylor Ward.
What?
Taylor Ward needs a shot right here.
The 0-1.
Oh,
Ward
oh,
gets a drive
did he?
to right
Did he?
field. Butler
No,
going back.
Dodgers.
It's going to hang up.
2 outs.
Butler makes the catch. 2 down. And
That would
Shirtwell will
have
stay
been,
at
been
first.
nice. That would have
would've
been nice.
Grill, who is Ricky Martin? There you go.
There you go.
See?
1 out of 12 ain't bad.
Grills into superstition.
HeGetsUs.com.
Dolls. Let's
Game
go
on the
karaoke
line.
one day.
And who you have. Oh, wait. Game on the line, and you only have number 6 or Drury left on the bench. Who are you
Yerme.
using? Yeah.
Hammerlin for Mitchell, like an Angels in the outfield. Just put Hammerlin in.
well, I'm saying like.
Wait, we need to start that then. We're in the 8th inning.
Oh, yeah.
I use Rendon.
No, I would go. No, I would go.
The dong
easily
is
Drury.
up. 1
Oh,
for
yeah.
3. Double in the first.
Oh, he's not flaccid
Don't-
right now.
Don't.
Bang the dong. Bang the dong.
Ding dong, the ball is over the fence right here.
Antonius will give it his all against the dong. The
There you
first
go.
pitch is a
Oh, he
fastball.
got under it.
Popped up left center field. Trio of A's.
Collide.
And it will
Oh.
be Daz Cameron to make the catch. We'll go to the 9th inning. 3-1 Oaktown.
Have we done Bandai Namco yet? Maybe that can rally the troops.
Do we need a rally video?
Put in
on
good
this- on the stream right now.
By the way, I saw Goodrim's jersey at that
The store?
that one store with all like the memorabilia and all that. I was
Oh, okay.
Like the spring training jerseys. and stuff
yeah.
like
They had I was looking for you for a Squid jersey, but they didn't even have that.
Oh, yeah.
I would have got it for you.
that. He inked all over that.
Oh, yeah. He
I would have loved to
definitely-
get that for you.
Afterwards, when we head into the post game right now, unless we could take a bite of the wings. So, I mean, who's carrying the 2 bat or Willie's
Willie is
carrying the bats?
too
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, why not? Let's play some Spritz o'clock.
It's o'clock, Angels play. Win or lose, we toast the day. Sip and cheer, no matter the score. Spritz o'clock, let's pour some more. Spritz o'clock, let's pour some more.
I could have it there for you. Whose fault is it, guys?
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's I'm the problem. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's I'm the problem. It's me. Hi.
That would be Artie Moreno right there.
He's currently at the Eras tour tonight.
He is.
He doesn't care about the Angels fireworks
In what
show.
country? Tyler Anderson, 7 innings. He did allow the 3-run home run in the first. He did have 10 strikeouts that tied his career high. This will be the final start. I think everybody would agree for the Angels.
Is this the Korean?
Memphis barbecue.
This one's a Memphis?
Yeah, the
barbecue?
Memphis rub.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure about anything. In
I
this
think
world.
this is
No,
Korean.
I think the one
I didn't order Korean though.
Yeah,
They-
that's Korea or whatever that is. That's
Yeah, they gave-
Memphis. Yeah,
No.
I think that's the Memphis barbecue. The one I ate was Memphis.
Grill Master needs to try that sauce because it is spicy.
Let's go, Grill.
Get in here.
Matty Moore out of the
Matt
pen.
Moore has had an awful season this year.
Well, he's looking to keep this game 3-1
Have to.
to rally and walk it off in the 9th.
In there.
Hey, Grill, come over here and put this on your finger. And
Oh God, what the fuck?
Raptor, Raptor.
I'm just saying, just try it. It's really good. You'll like it. You'll like it.
I'm not falling for that again.
Oh,
Todd.
come on. Whatever steer you wrong.
You steered it wrong last time.
Oh, God. Benjamin says, do you guys honestly believe the Angels will go through the selling process and do the moves they need to build up the farm? I believe Perry wants to, but Artie will go for it. That's what we're thinking about, Benjamin, but at least today was step 1 in the right direction.
I think the Angels do half a sell. They'll sell Estevez, which they did. maybe Anderson and one more piece. They won't sell all of these guys. They won't do Rengifo, Ward, Drury. They can't at this point.
The other
Yeah.
piece is either going to be Strickland or Luis Garcia.
I have no idea who that is. Oh, Ferguson in the
Tyler
bullpen.
Ferguson.
He got
Oh,
his
yeah.
first save the other night. Chris says, I know they call these jerseys throwbacks, but can we throw them back? They're bad luck threats.
Well, you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Mateo, shout out to you, man. Mateo. Grill, who's Richard Simmons?
Who's Richardson?
Oh, boy.
What? That's not a proper question, James.
Who is Richard Simmons?
Richard Simmons was that fitness guru who just died recently at the age of 76.
All right. And we got an age correction. Look at that.
He watches
Wow.
too much Entertainment Tonight.
I don't even look.
Mary Hart's
Until they
legs.
mentioned he died,
Here we
I
go.
didn't know who he was, but they did mention him. So that counts.
You remember Daz Cameron's father?
Who was the guy that was on
John Tesh.
There you go. Most
Look
boring.
at that! Look at that trivia right there.
I'm telling you, you versus Halo Joe, I'd watch in a
Yeah.
heartbeat.
John Tesh, you mean the NBA, you know?
Inside or NBA
Only John
in
Tesh was
NBA
so
on
good.
the on NBC.
Halo
Yep.
Joe!
They're bringing it back.
I hate that though
They're-
because we're
they're-
losing my favorite show of all time. Of course, Halo's in the infield #1, but 1B would be
That's
inside
what
the
Soto will
NBA.
do to me.
You mean an act, you know, the show that, you know, is contracted by a big network corporation.
Fuck, where's Steven?
I'm gonna miss that. That's my favorite show of all time. Mateo, thank
He'll
you
be
for
on
the
the way.
donation. A 499.
Thank you. Thank you.
Halo Joe says, notice he knows the acceptable guys. Sure.
Thank you, Mateo. Appreciate that donation right
I
there.
have Nacho Knight to Taylor Ward and Luis Rengifo.
That's what yeah.
No, you got to pick one.
Well,
Ward.
let's do 3.
The 1-0 to Cameron
Rengifo,
Lowe.
Ward, and Drury.
Probably Rengifo, one of his worst games of the
I
season.
feel
Yeah,
old
bad.
seeing
Ward at least
Mike
made
Cameron's son
contact.
playing in the MLB.
A lot of second generational players.
Biggio,
Yeah. Bichette,
Bichette, who's on the trade,
Guerrero Jr., who could be on the way out.
probably him too.
Jeff
2-0
Kent's son.
inside, 3-0. Oh yeah, he's at college.
Mhm.
I don't know. I forget where he played.
I think he plays on A&M, doesn't he? 'Cause
Yes,
he was in
yes,
the
yes,
World
yes,
Series.
yes.
Yeah.
So he almost had
He's
a
good
mistake.
too. He's good.
And the 3-0 by Moore, he walks him.
All right.
4 pitches
What
straight.
is- all right, give me
Back-to-back batters reach
Moore
here
is
in the
just
ninth.
horrible this
over
year.
on Christian Moore coming up here in 2 months.
No,
Or I mean, a month.
no, he's
He
not
ha-
coming up.
He
this
hasn't
year.
reported yet, and we're almost in
No,
August. That's
no.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, he's likely a next year guy.
Do
Yes.
you think we call him up?
Mateo says this team is pissing me off. Chris M says
Good.
Mateo donating all of that money he saved from going to the Coliseum in Oakland.
So
That's a great one, Chris M. Yes.
okay, Todd, how about this? Do you bring back a guy like Luis Guillorme?
No.
Oh, the Astros beat the Dodgers. Well,
And then Bregman hit a walk-off home run in a scripted moment that Manfred put in.
Abraham Toro now coming up.
A former Astro.
That's where he was from. Thank you.
Now this right here screams bunt all the way.
We'll try.
Because I think they'll let the first pitch go because Moore's been wild.
Shaky, yes.
Yeah, but I think he's going to bunt right here.
yeah.
And he shows a bunt. He delivers down the third base.
Good bunt.
By Drury,
Drury in time.
Jury's like, I don't give a shit about making a play anywhere else but first.
Old school. I like this.
Didn't even look.
It's bad, but it's good.
That's how you do it.
Mark Kotze,
If you're
old
given
school type player.
an opportunity like that, that's something Numbnuts Nevin wouldn't have done last
Oh,
year. That's what
God.
this team struggles still to this day.
Numbnuts Nevin is sitting in that underground suite saying, "What the heck, Kotze? That's the wrong move, man."
I would have not have done that.
Phil Nevin is asking.
I would have rather him struck out and grounded into a double play.
I don't chase
To-
wins.
Yeah, I don't chase wins.
What's going on here?
Hey, to get that runner to third, if we hit a double play, the runner gets the third.
Yeah. And here's the thing right here. And that pitch was outside playing into the hands of Oakland. I think they want to go to right field right here. I think they want to swing away right here. They want to do that suicide prevention right here and go swing away.
Here's the third baseman. He's 0 for 2. Walked and reached on an error by
He did make, and he made a terrific defensive play to rob a hit
And how?
in the I believe that was in the 7th inning.
Yeah.
That was off of Joe Adele.
Suicide. Oh, bunt.
Popped it up. Oh, Hoppy.
Nice play.
Hey,
Foul
here's a
territory.
prime example.
2 down.
Suicide squeeze. That pitch was above the zone, and he did whatever it took to get that ball in play. It was an out. Yes, it was an out, but that's what you do in a suicide squeeze. Tell that to other podcast people.
Yeah.
Learn baseball.
Yeah, Phil Nevin's asking Vince Lombardi's question.
That was tremendous, Dominic. That was tremendous.
Oh.
There was any way to defend yourself. That's how you do it. Mateo says, "How do trees go on the internet?"
But Dominic, you don't
They
have
log in.
accreditation.
Don't be like Grill.
Oh,
Don't be like
you
Grill.
don't you don't have a degree.
Oh,
Or
I
do-
don't have a degree.
Yeah.
Some people, hey,
Oh.
if only people communicated with us, we would have a nice, healthy conversation.
And
I have a degree,
Oh, there you go.
a PhD,
And what?
player haters degree.
This guy.
Remember from
Yeah.
that's an old rap lyric. 1 and 1.
I got my degree in the mail just the other day, and I was cum laude from Cal State Fullerton.
Congratulations.
Go Titans. I'm
Were
alumni.
you cum laude
Yeah.
too? Good job.
See, we got this. Class of 2018, baby.
The 1-1 with second and third for Oakland is swung on a miss, a changeup down and low.
Matty Moore trying to rally here and keep this thing alive.
Every time I say somebody does bad, they do well. So hopefully Moore can get out of this.
Well, he'll pitch himself out of quite the jam he put himself in.
He has done that before.
Against Schumann Shaman.
The Schumann Shaman.
Schumann, right?
Yeah.
The 1-2.
Good pitch. All right.
Matty Moore bounce back.
All right.
All
We
right.
will go to the bottom of the ninth, 3-1. The Angels need 2 to tie, 3 to win.
3
Walk
outs to get it, baby.
This is the time.
I tell you what, if they don't win tonight, I am never coming back to watch a game with you guys. No, it's me. It's gotta be
No,
me.
no,
You're
no,
the
no.
problem.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I can't.
Good.
Chris, we got the stop, or they did. Mateo mentions, where does a catcher sit down for dinner? Behind the plate. Oh, God.
Oh, God, please.
Don't be like Grill, Mateo. Be better.
How do you go down again? I cannot get this down.
He used to always have that juju in him.
We got a Q Lombardi on here.
Mateo, if you're doing drugs, stop it. Get some help.
Yes. Well, Angels need 2 runs. How's it going?
Hey, folks, come on in.
You wrote a joke to me. I'll give you one back.
Oh, God.
No, let's not.
Yeah, please not.
We got a rally.
We're trying to keep viewers
Shot
here.
clock.
We
It
got
expired.
we got to keep a rally here, folks.
Halo Joe says it's not us. It's a grill master.
I agree. Mateo also says, I spy with my little eye grill master. Mateo,
Wait.
you're being weird right now.
Hold up, when you were here last time in June with Grill, did the Angels win or lose?
We lost.
Yeah, we lost.
So we know who the cause is.
And how. Mario says, just got back from Porto Nubio.
Port side, no.
You should be over there right now.
Yeah.
Oh, they came in. Hey, make sure they get that discount, y'all. Come on. Grill, go in. Well, don't scare them. Don't scare them. But just tell them to get
He's
that
like,
50%
hey, get that
off.
15% off.
Hey,
But don't scare them, though.
make a trade for the cotton candy.
And how. I
Okay?
heard the Halos just made a trade Q Lombardi. I don't.
that might have been
they-
early. I'll check.
Yeah, that's earlier.
That was earlier, Mario.
Now let's recap the Bring It On the Heartbreak. Bally Sports wants to know that
I don't know
Angels are
that
probably
one.
going to lose tonight.
Tyler
Yeah.
Ferguson, I think. Oh, yeah. His major league debut this year.
30-year-old rookie right here.
Oh, that's right. That's what Terry said. And the first pitch to a Hoppy is in there for a strike.
We have an ex foe of the Angels on the move. The Mets are in agreement with the Nationals to acquire Jesse Winker
He's coming to Big A.
next week.
Chopper to third foul.
Oh, 2.
Remember the
Oh,
Winker
and 2.
in that fight?
Yes, we were
When,
We were
we were
with
watching
the
that.
Rendon, with
Halo
the arm in the cast.
Joe. Not the band one, but Halo Joe says we have the one half of Tenacious D in the back. I agree. I thought he looks like that. The 0-2.
No,
Yes, he did.
Come on.
TFAO Hoppy.
No. Oh, Hoppy's down on strikes, 1 down in the bottom of the ninth.
Tyler said Grill went in there to tell them, hey, be careful. Someone blew up the bathroom. I
Oh.
don't know who it was.
Probably. Modest Angel fan ever mentions.
Mattis.
I only hear Matt. Oh, is that Mattis?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mattis.
I'm only here. Oh, that's wrong here, but that's okay. I'm only here to see Todd hopefully go off after another Angels loss. I hope not. Deb Leffert had that song Gooby mentioned. That's right. He one-upped me there.
I'm a big Def Leppard fan, quite honestly.
I don't doubt that.
I was a big Def Leppard guy.
The old one is a chop
Another
to third by
weak
Drury to
ass
the
ground
shortstop.
Nacho Night Drury.
God, you
down.
suck, dude.
And it's
Moniak
up to
is-
Mickey
yeah.
Moniak.
And the tying run comes to the on-deck circle.
Yep.
Right now on the scoreboard, I'd be playing drive home safely because this is a loss.
Robert says, "What up, boys? Caught the last inning."
Yep.
Just
You missed Grill eating a chicken wing into the microphone.
Ligament
And no, I
snapped.
didn't burn my mouth this time.
That was the highlight.
if you eat this one, you will.
Yes, you will.
That-
I mean, you won't if you want to get in there.
That piece,
Fastball swung on and missed.
that piece of chicken needs ACL surgery.
Oh,
funny. I'll give you that.
We're gonna queue up the Annie theme song. Tomorrow we'll try to win.
A sweep is
Tomorrow.
only a day away,
and
it
there
is
it
here.
is. There it is. Cue the fireworks, baby.
3, 2.
Get off there. That's the game. The Oakland A's take 3 out of the first
This
4 and
Oakland
try to
is
go for the
rigged.
sweep tomorrow.
It's rigged.
Tomorrow, I hate this. But let me
Tomorrow.
say this, guys. Thank you
Uh-huh.
for having me here. I'm gonna fall back now. I've had the time of my life. And there you go.
You're gonna hawk to us, spit on that thing.
No, her 15 minutes of fame is over.
Okay,
What I've heard.
I'm just asking.
Two and
for a
spit
friend.
on that thing.
That's weird. Yeah.
Well, let's transition, shall we, into the
Post-game
post-game show.
It's yeah.
And the Angels take the loss tonight, as we'll do that right now. We'll just
It's a Savage Garden kind of night.
yeah, it is. You're gonna have to help me. I cannot scroll this thing
Oh,
up to
I will
save my
do
life.
it. Okay, let me move. We'll get the drinks out of the way.
Yeah.
Final thoughts before we go into the post game.
Final thoughts is the Angels did what we've expected them to do. Tyler Anderson gave up a couple runs early. It should not be a death sentence, but we said that early on. Like, damn, 3 runs feels like 6 runs, and they did absolutely nothing tonight. Put no rallies together, and they played a weak-ass game offensively and take another loss.
Yep, that's how it goes here tonight. We will come back, and once we will have the little post game intro, we'll be back for more post game show.
Hey, you are now listening or watching the Halos in the Infield podcast, sponsored in part by Noble L Works over on 1621 South Sinclair, where you can get discounts by just mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield, drink discounts on us, baby. And also by 714 tickets, 714 tickets, 714 tickets. The price you see is the price you get, and you also get 10% additionally off in the Apply Now code once you order your tickets just by mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield. Now enjoy the show.
Live every night on the Halos in the Infield Baseball Network.
Welcome to the Halos in the Infield post-game podcast with Todd Fox, sponsored by Noble Ale Works Brewery, as well as 714 Tickets. This is your nightly destination for all things Los Angeles Angels. Come join Todd as he recaps every thrilling and disappointing moment from tonight's game, win or lose. Get ready for insightful analysis, fan reactions, and Todd's engaging commentary. Plus, fans can call in live to the Halo hotline to have their voices and opinions heard as well.
It's the Halo Hotline.
Stay tuned in for your chance to win free Halos merchandise with our weekly trivia.
It's all about the game.
It's time to dive into the heart of Angels baseball with Todd Fox on the Halos in the Infield postgame podcast.
There's a drive from Mike Trout. See you later. That is long gone.
It's the Todd Fox Postgame Podcast with your host, Todd Fox.
Hey, joining you live from Mezzo as we just watched on the watch party, the Angels take a 3-1 loss. Can't believe it. 3 up and 3 down the other way around. Oakland has taken the first 3 of the series. Thoughts on the Angels' lackluster performance on the giveaway night tonight?
Tough
Played like shit.
Tough one all the way around for the Angels. 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the A's. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Angels. It was Nolan Shonowell night at the end of the day. He walked twice, picked up the solo home run. He was the main source of offense for the Angels tonight. But also, if this is the last time we will see Tyler Anderson in an Angels uniform, he definitely went out with a bang. 7 innings of work, was able to work his way and stay in the game with Ron Washington. But for Tyler Anderson, he suffers the loss, 7 innings, 3 runs, all of them earned on the solo shot by Langoliers, 6 hits, 1 walk, and he ties a career high with 10 strikeouts. You can't ask for anything more right there from Tyler Anderson.
And what pisses me off tonight is, again, just like last night, you had a stale offensive performance. And I know they have a few guys on the bench. They're not like the big hitters or whatnot, but you can use another hitter to help out, a pinch hit, to do something. The Angels, for the second night, continue to just run the same guys out there. You had Logan O'Hoppe go 0 for 4 tonight with 2 strikeouts. Brendan Drury with 3 weak-ass ground balls, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Moniak went 0 for 4, did nothing. Again, that's 3 straight consecutive. 0 for 12 right there between numbers 5 through 7. So, again, no production right there. Nothing from Taylor Ward as well except a walk, and nothing from Renifo. So I take that back. You had literally 5 guys bat 0 for, let's see if I do the math right, 0 for 19.
Yep.
You can't have that in a game, again, where you score, you give up 3 and you spot them 3, and you could only get a solo shot, and you leave 8 frames with nothing. And your bullpen, once again, along with, like you said, Tyler Anderson, gets the job done.
And again, it was a lack of offense. Again, the Angels had hardly any opportunities. 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position and 6 runners left on base. So a tough night overall for the Angels as they lose. They fall to 45-60 on the regular season. Oakland improves to 44-63. They've taken the first 3 games of this series. They have taken 8 of the last 9 against the Angels. And if you're a honk out there that still thinks, or did think maybe a couple weeks ago, the Angels had a chance in this division, Oakland has single-handedly shot the Angels in the booty and have knocked us out with Houston beating the Dodgers today on a Bregman walk-off. The Angels are now 10.5 games out of first in the American League West.
And the way I look at it now is, earlier in the season, I was like, there's no way the Angels are going to be finishing in 5th place. There's no way this team's going to be, dead last. That's reserved for Oakland. I thought, the way Texas started, maybe the Angels can sneak up ahead of them, finish 3rd, and try to be respectful this year with everything going on. Now it's almost come down to it that they are going to finish 5th. I believe they're going to finish 5th. I believe Oakland will get some wins against some bad teams down the stretch. The Angels will be gutted with no charisma, no anything, and they will finish 5th place.
So this is going to happen.
Oh, no! We suck again!
Yes.
Oh, no! We suck again!
No, I wanted to do it twice because we deserved that tonight.
Well,
This is now a losing streak.
give us some Deo.
Here we go.
Yeah, we need to hear more Deo. One more Deo for the road, because I wonder how many it is. What the fuck does that do for our team? It doesn't do anything.
No, but you know what it does do at the end of the day?
We got a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight.
Under 60 games left to go.
Hey, we have a chance. The Angels go, 40-20, and they'll end the year a couple games above at 86-80.
Possibly.
Or, 86-82, whatever that number equates out to.
Yeah.
Still a chance.
Play that one there, third one from up top.
Well, we should play this
One more loss, which could have been a win.
True.
You call yourselves professionals. I
Barely.
have never, ever seen a worse group of 25 players.
Maybe
You
not
don't
26.
think
Let's
as a
say 26.
team. You don't play as a team. You don't even lose as a team. You all got your heads so far up your butts, you can't even see the light of day. Each and every one of you.
John Stamos
Choked on me.
And don't forget, tomorrow's game does start at 1.
That's true. Want to go up on the comments because we had to.
Let's go.
We missed some comments.
We'll let's see
Hold
how
on.
far. We'll go to
No, we go up. We'll go up a little more. Right, go down.
Whoop. We already got that. We're checking.
And we'll go right there. All right. So
9 o'clock. Yep,
yeah,
that's
we'll check on those. But let's go over some more stats here tonight.
There wasn't much. It was the Langoliers 3-run home run in the first. That was the only runs for the A's. And the Angels, the solo home run in the third by Shawnuel. That was it. Everything else was pretty much quiet on the base path for both teams. And you're in a situation where the Angels just can't get the job done at the end of the day.
Yeah, let's do the Golden Stamos. Who gets the Golden Stamos?
Let's jump into the awards.
Let's
fast
see if we
tonight.
can agree on this one. The John Stamos Award for Golden Stamos tonight. I think it's unanimous right here. Even Grillmaster chimed in as he honked his honk right now. It was Langle Leaders, the Stephen King novel. He came out there with a 3-run shot. Was the difference in the first inning. The A's win this one 3-1. Now we're gonna go to the Nacho Night Award. Who sucked the most out there tonight?
I love the nachos, gas station nachos. I love those nachos, yeah. Gas station nachos, ow.
Well, there was a lot of losers in this staff here tonight as we went over 0 for 19 with 5 guys who only managed to walk with those 5, 19. Hold on. That's the finale. Nah, it's just the finale right there.
The firework finale from Mezzo tonight. Still here for the live watch party.
Yes, we are. 0 for 19 from 5 different position players on the team. You can get it to any one of them, but I think the most pathetic at bats tonight was Brandon Drury. He looked terrible. He was swinging over pitches, even one that was coming in on his hands that would have hit him. He took a weak hack at it and a weak ground ball to short. So, do you think Brandon Drury was the worst player tonight?
I'll go along the lines with you guys and say Brandon Drury. You know, there was a lot of players that were in the running. Rengifo, one of his worst nights of the season, 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Hoppy wasn't great tonight, 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Not some great performances tonight by a lot of the Angels starting lineup guys. And again, 1 run, 4 hits. There's a lot of nominees, but I'll second with you there, right there, Todd, and go with Drury.
Okay, so there you go. Those first 2 awards. Now, who was the stiffest competition on the field? Hardest pitcher to hit?
Thickest
man in the box. Let's see who gets the Golden Dong tonight.
It's a big calhoun, the Golden Dong, for the player who stood out all day long. Stiffest competition on the field, halos in the infield, who's finna be revealed?
First off, I'll say this right now.
Ding dong.
Ding dong right there, indeed. The Golden Dong, I have to give it to Tyler Anderson.
Yep.
And Tyler Anderson's 10 strikeout performance, his probably most likely last performance as an Angel. Hold on while I give him.
Everybody give him an ovation.
Tyler Anderson tonight ties a career high 10 punch outs, 7 innings. He got that double play, trusted Neto, 6-4-3 to end the frame, 3 runs on just 6 hits. He had 1 walk tonight, which is a great number for him. That tells me what he was spinning tonight was exceptional, but 10 strikeouts, again, a career high for Tyler Anderson. And again, pitchers can't control wins and losses. It's a little bit dependent on the offense as well. And with the exclusion of Nolan Shonowell's solo blast, no offense to be found. And that's just kind of what Tyler Anderson has experienced all season long. A good outing that was not backed up with runs, but still overall, if this was Tyler Anderson's last game, I would say his 2024 campaign with the Angels was definitely an A+.
Yeah, I will say this, that last year he did not earn his pay. He was all over the place, a lot of walks. We talked about it during the start. If he's going to be successful, he's under 4 walks per game, which he has been most of the season. He hasn't really gotten into these situations where he's throwing a lot of strikes, throwing a lot of balls, messing around in the strike zone. He was on point, keeping the ball down, and you saw several times he could have walked a couple guys, but he challenged them, and then he eventually got them to roll into ground ball outs. So he's got the stuff, and I hope as we move on with a trade deadline, he can find success on another franchise and help them in the postseason, because he damn near did everything and plus some what we asked for him this season. I'm really glad that he came through and pitched a good season for the Angels, better than last season. But, you know, what's good for the organization is going to be moving on from him, and I think that's going to be the way to go.
And this is going to be an opportunity where if it's Baltimore, if it's the Red Sox, if it's in the National League, teams are going to inquire about Tyler Anderson. Do the Angels go for it?
Yeah.
That's going to be the question. And again, the Angels could be willing to sell, but the price might not be right. After we saw with what the trade that went on today with Carlos Estevez being traded for 2 top 8 pitching prospects in the Phillies farm system, I think you now know what your baseline is for the majority of your guys to be dealt. Because Renheith's having a good year, Anderson's having a good year, Garcia's been dependable at least.
Yes.
So it's not like these are fringe players that have not been doing well. And if they go so far as trading Kevin Pillar, look what he's done as an Angel, been a saver this year. So
Absolutely.
there are strong opportunities for the Angels to really revamp, if it's the farm system, or even get a couple of guys to be MLB ready players. It'll be interesting to see what direction the team goes. But again, 3 straight losses after sweeping the Mariners. The pendulum is now ticking towards selling instead of standing pat or buying.
Yeah, and it's really a shame because, again, this team has shown signs of doing things right and playing good. And then all of a sudden they just they just disappeared, dude. So
yep.
It sucked that tonight, again, you got another lackluster performance. Again, we talked about this season. We came in here with low expectations, figuring that, okay, they're going to lose some games, definitely going to lose some games. We want to see them competitive. Would you call this game competitive? On the pitching side? Yes. On the hitting side, they never showed up.
No, they had a chance in the first inning to at least cut into that 3-0 deficit. They had second and third, and they could not drive anybody in.
Yeah.
Second and third and 2 outs, and just they couldn't figure it out in that sense. So
and it's not like Grillmaster brought up earlier, they're not striking out 10 to 12 times like they did earlier in the season. Yes, the strikeouts have come down, but they're still not coming through in clutch situations with runners in scoring position. And that's why you're picking up L's. If you can't score, obviously the name of the game is scoring, outscoring the other team, and you can't even score more than 3 runs. I mean, you don't deserve to win those games.
No.
I brought it up before the All-Star game. This team was 29-16 when they scored 5 runs or more.
Yep.
And when look at the record after that, because what do they have right now as a win total?
45.
So they only have 18 more wins and a gang of losses when they score 5 or fewer.
And this reminded me
of
the game that we did back earlier in the season when the Angels played Cincinnati on the road. Jose Soriano had a very good outing that day, and the Angels lost 3-0 because of errors.
Yes.
So again, there's good quality pitching opportunities that are not going the Angels' way in that sense. And I don't want to say it's not for lack of effort, but it is for a lack of effort on the hitting side of things.
Yeah, I mean, again, we went with a new hitting philosophy this year, and I think it's part talent and lack of talent, and part also adjustments.
Yep.
You know, this game is all about adjustments, and a lot of times the Angels are like, no, we have a game plan. God damn it, we're sticking to it.
Yep.
And they've got to realize that in these games, if it hasn't worked for the first 5 or 6 frames, it's time to switch things up. I mean, again, I played high school ball. I played, didn't play college. I played, single A ball, high A ball. And again, I had coaches all throughout my career saying, hey, we got to adjust. They were doing in-game adjustments. I don't understand why we don't do it now as a major league ready team. I don't get it.
What's an adjustment?
It's we're at the point of the season now where we're bad in the sense that I think it just frustrates me more that we've lost 8 of 9 to Oakland over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2+ weeks.
Thank God we're done with them after tomorrow.
Yep. Tomorrow we won't see Oakland anymore as the Oakland A's. We will see them next year as I don't know.
Sacramento.
They're called ATH on the schedule.
Yeah, they're still the Athletics, but
I don't know if they're going to be considered Sacramento or Las Vegas A's. We'll see how they're labeled.
Now I got to ask right here, because Christina keeps popping up every now and then when we talk about the Deos. I want to know, is she a season ticket holder or whatever? Because she seems to have her pulse on the amount of Deos. So she said there wasn't enough tonight.
Wasn't enough tonight. Are you kidding?
How many Deos do you think we had? I think we had about 10 or 11.
We do average like around 12 to 14. I saw. You want to go up in the comments just to see?
Sure. I will control.
Oh, she has the count right there.
Tonight's Deo count was 11.
Ah, yes, because I think she had mentioned before that it had to be 14 or more.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we saw that was our Winkers play. Okay, that was earlier in the pot. Let's see what we got.
You got the Deos right there.
We got a lot of people commenting. Spritz o'clock. Sorry, Mateo. Spritz o'clock will not be happening.
Yeah, we did that earlier.
It's your fault, Mateo.
We need more trades and prospects. That could be happening over. Is that grill hovering?
Yes, that is grill hovering.
That is grill hovering, yes.
That is right there. Jacqueline Lorenz, is that your mom right there?
No. Was flipping back and forth now on no idea.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is yes. I think you should be watching the to get some inspiration. Yes, that is my sister, Jack.
Oh,
there you go.
that's your sister. Okay.
Yes. We have been living. Okay.
Robert says, I wonder if we could trade for Otani. We would have to defer.
Or
a
his
hell of a lot of money.
translator.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get financial advice from him.
Yeah. We'll go to the local H&R block and we'll see what happens.
Trade everybody right there.
Wet, sloppy grill dough. Ooh,
Oh,
are you wet and sloppy? Here's Dan Rio's coming after grill tonight.
Yeah.
James, yes, James is here in the background. He's currently handing out a free garlic knots here live from Mezzo Calzones, which is amazing.
More on the Trent Rush podcast.
We are the one and only podcast show here in the Angels podcasting world.
And Jack says, might as well talk to fake Alex Curry again, guys. See you next year. And, that's a tough thing. And as we look at our schedule right now, 1 more with the A's, 3 with the Rockies, 3 with the surging Mets, and then you got the Yankees in New York and Washington. I mean, if you looked at it on the outside and this team was a little bit more, playing for a little bit more, you'd look at that schedule and you'd be licking your chops if you had dependable players, but we just don't do.
Well, again, if you had taken 3 or 4 from Oakland in the series, sweep Colorado and sweep the Nationals, and whatever happens with the Mets and Yankees, you win 1 or 2 in each series, you're competing for the division in that case. But you're looking at the schedule. The Mets are surging. The Yankees just retooled with Jazz Chisholm, which I don't honestly think is going to do that much for them, but they're probably not done because, Aaron Judge whined and cried like a baby. He's going to get what he wants. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Just in that situation. But the Angels had an opportunity here at the end of July, early August to make a push, kind of like last year. Now, the schedule was tougher last year at this point in the season, but the Angels actually did better with a tougher schedule last year than they have so far here post All-Star break,
Correct.
with the exception of the sweep of Seattle.
Yeah. And this has to be something that the Angels need to learn from, because I think the young players will, but I think as we get closer and further into the season, it's been painfully obvious that some of these guys need to be subtracted. And we need to just hover with the real players on this team, the ones that want to win. I think by now, even 20 games ago, you knew who was on board and who wanted to win, who wanted just to get a paycheck.
Yep.
And again, I'm past the whole let's just fill the hole with players and not do our due diligence to find out who they are. Yeah.
Squid.
I'm tired of the head cases. We need players that want to play hard, and that can help this team move forward. And I think we have too many holes. And nights like this are going to be more routine.
Yep.
And we're headed for a 90 to 92 win-loss season.
Again, I had a prediction that with the Angels, and again, this was before the injuries and just opening day roster as is, if everybody was healthy from beginning to end with zero injuries all season long, in a perfect world, I thought the Angels would win 86 games.
Yeah.
Because we've seen moments where players are doing well. Mike Trout, look at Mike Trout. The first couple of weeks of the season, he was back to Mike Trout.
Yeah.
Anthony Rendon was doing well before the injury. You had Joe Adell starting up the season, Taylor Ward starting up the season, Anderson's full season. I thought the Angels could win 86 games, 9 more than last year.
Yeah.
I felt that was fair because I feel adding a better coach in Ron Washington is worthy of 9 games that maybe we didn't win last year with philosophy.
The Wash effect, yeah.
But maybe I was a little jaded by the Wash effect. Maybe I should have said, 76 instead of 86. But who knows? The Angels could surprise you. Honk, honk. Wait, let's get to that. No, keep talking. I'll get to the honks. Don't worry here, folks.
It just did not work out this season for the Angels, but yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, it does. And, pretty much you play a ha-ha.
Oh, well, you could do that one.
Yeah.
And for Perry, play the next one, because I think that's what's going to happen to him.
Nah, I don't know about that. Yeah.
We got to see how the trade deadline goes first. So maybe next weekend we'll see.
We could definitely play this
team
one.
Sure did suck last night. They just plain sucked. I've seen teams suck before, but they were the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked.
Yeah, and we're definitely on a losing streak right now, losing 3 in a row. So
sucks.
Yeah. So, again, with a team losing to Oakland like this, the Angels falling behind again early, and you would think, again, like any other team, even the Washington Nationals are like, hey, we can come back. We're only down 3. We got a good starter on the mound. We'll be all right. Not us. I mean, again, we were questioning that from the 3-run homer. Like, damn, that might be it.
Yeah, if it was a solo shot,
yeah,
maybe 2-run home run, maybe. But 3 or more is when you start to look like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think we have that summit. Here we go again.
Yeah, it's on the top there.
I'll find it.
Yeah,
Yes.
because
again, the remote broadcast, we get to do a lot of it at this point.
Yeah, it's San Andreas right there.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
It's true. That's what happens.
Yeah, because that was literally a solo blast. This is a Han solos. The Angels always respond with solo home runs. Can't get guys on base, and it's just going to be a continuous thing. And again, the fans are the ones that are coming to the stadium. The crowds are getting less and less.
On a Saturday, it looked pretty empty.
Yeah, it was pretty empty. I know they probably announced the crowd around 28, 29,000
No, probably
tonight.
more. I'm going to say 35.
Yeah.
The lower bowl of the stadium was decent.
Yeah.
The upper bowl was different. Grand total, 33,755.
Yeah.
Subtract out 85,000 from
Yeah, I would say because a lot of those are paid tickets.
Mm-hmm.
And because, again, I was talking to Jim last night. He's got season tickets, 4 of them, right? And he hadn't gone to a game until I was like, hey, man, I'm bringing my dad and bringing Walter. We'll be at the game. He said, oh, I'll be there. I'll meet. And I hadn't been to a game in a month, and he can't sell his tickets right now.
Oh,
so they're technically, whether he goes or not, they're paid for. So that's like
they
people
count.
in the seats.
Yep.
Yeah.
Osvaldo Vito going for the A's tomorrow. That's like a spot starter-ish guy. They got him in free agency
Yeah.
from Pittsburgh.
Well, it doesn't matter at this point. Like I said, dude, the offense, the pitching is not what I'm worried about. It's the hitting, dude.
Yeah, and Soriano can potentially do what Anderson did today.
Yeah, and
7 quality innings, 7 quality innings, and potentially no run support.
Yeah, you probably lose 2-1. So again, this team's been a very, very difficult watch. The fans that are here walking out of stadiums right now to their cars, they're very loyal, and I appreciate every last one of them. So does Artie. I mean, Artie's like, hey, you got your money. But the fans are going to be the ones that are going to have to dictate whether this team is good or not, because you got to show the owner at some point that you're not accepting this. And we haven't had those true empty stands.
You mean this?
It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. It's me.
Exactly.
Yes, that would be Artie Moreno saying that he's the problem.
Yeah.
The Angels need to change. I've got unfinished business. So this, again, as we're looking at that stadium right now, I miss the days of it being packed. I miss the days. Again, it's great that you can get tickets for $2, but that means the team sucks. I want to go back to when it was hard to get tickets on the weekends, a little bit easier. You had to make plans during the week to go to a game because that's when you can actually get a ticket, so we are not playing anywhere close to that. So I'm hoping for the future that the Angels can get exciting again and become a good team again. But right now, my hopes and dreams are pretty low right now.
I don't know. We're in a situation where it's tough on nights like these where the Angels don't perform well, and there's really not much to go on. It wasn't like there was opportunities in different situations. It was just kind of a tough situation overall from top to bottom, and the Angels just have to roll with it and try to find a way to salvage a win and prevent the sweep and have a day off, clear your head on Monday, and come back out firing on all cylinders to finish up this homestand with the Rockies and the Mets.
Absolutely. Christina says, I'm not a season holder, but definitely a Halo honk. Well, we appreciate that, Christina. And also, Angel's grandma says, I thought the Angels hitting coaches were going to be better under Ron Washington. Not so.
She's kind of right.
It's been prototypical Angels. It's been very inconsistent. I would say inconsistent because you've seen the Angels during the 6-game winning streak. They were hitting the ball, timely hitting. Everything was working in the direction. So I think it's in a sense where, yes, you're going to have your moments with a young squad, and they're going to have to learn to go through these bumps in the road.
Yeah.
But it's, they're still professional hitters at the end of the day, and they got to figure it out if it's on their own or with the coaching staff. It's true.
Yeah, I just don't like that. It just seems like whenever they've got to swing away and try to hit the ball right field, they're trying to pull.
Yep.
And they swing over and they hit ground balls, and it just seems like when they're trying to go, it dictates to pull the ball, they're trying to go to right field and they pop up.
But again, this is third loss in a row, so of course they were going to be a little more desperate today. after losing 2 close 1-run games.
Yeah.
You're going to be desperate, try to get on the board first, do a lot of things in the right way, and that leads to pulling the baseball, doing the wrong things, getting out of your routine. So that's what happens when you lose the first 2 games of a series.
Absolutely. Chris says the coaches really don't exist with the upper management and running analytics. I have to agree right there too.
Yep.
That could be definitely something that's holding us back. And Jack, if you saw earlier when we did the Estevez trade special, we are all on the same page. We like that trade.
Mm-hmm.
So we do like the 2 moves or 2 players that they got back. I mean, getting more players back for one is obviously a great deal. I mean, because obviously for Ohtani, we should have got a haul. We didn't get anything.
No, because I already wanted to keep him and make more money off of him for 2 more months. So
exactly.
it's a tough. Again, the Angels are in a sense where.
God damn it, Halo Joe.
But they just continue to go on grill.
It's not they. It's just Halo Joe. It's just Halo Joe.
Don, in my opinion, or Todd, in my opinion, we are in rebuild mode without saying we are in rebuild mode. Let's see if it happens.
We'll have that answer by Tuesday night.
Yeah, we will.
We'll have that answer.
Yeah.
So, Joe, go back to being a historian.
He came back from the future and is telling you the history.
Oh yeah.
History of the future.
Definitely. So I don't know how much more you want to get into the game. You want to get into some scores tonight?
Sure, I'll get to the MLB scores tonight.
We'll do some scores. We don't have the phone calls up here for tonight again. So
Big 20 won't be calling in.
Yeah, nope.
We won't be learning about his Saturday night shenanigans.
Yeah, I doubt we'll have. Marsha's been on the road with the Atlanta Dream, is it? So
Yeah.
I don't think she'll be calling in right now.
Couple scores. So we lose. Nationals beat the Cardinals 14-3. Blue Jays beat Texas 7-3. So Texas 3 games under 500. Do they sell some of their pieces?
I think they're too close. I know they're under 5 for the division, so
it could be close.
It could be close.
Padres beat the Orioles for the 2nd day in a row. 7 games above 500. They could be buyers.
They are on a roll right now
in the NL West. Yeah. Tampa Bay shuts out Cincinnati 4-0. You also have the Braves beating the Red Hot Mets 4-0. Phillies, Carlos Estevez's new team, shuts out the Cleveland Guardians 8-0.
That's true.
Tigers over Twins 7-2. Cubs beat the Royals. Royals could be buyers 9-4. Let's see. Astros walk it off against the Dodgers on a Bregman solo blast 7-6. Marlins over Brewers 7-3. Seattle stays hot after getting swept by the Angels. They beat the White Sox, who are now 27-80. 27-80.
I think they're going to surpass the 19 Tigers.
And what's sad, Fetty, the reliever that lost it for the White Sox, he's 7-4. He has 7 of their 27.
Wow. Yeah.
He has less than a quarter of their wins.
Well, you got 80 losses already, so that's 107 games for them right now. They got 55 left.
Yep.
So there's a very good chance they're going to have at least 110 losses.
Yep.
At least.
Yankees win by 3 over the Red Sox, 11-8 in 10 innings. Diamondbacks over the Pirates. Pirates back at 500 baseball. They're an interesting case scenario, 9-5. Giants over Rockies, 4-1. They're trying to tread water a little bit in the NL. Giants had a doubleheader today. They beat the Rockies again right now, 5-0. And that is it. So looking at the up-to-the-minute standings for the playoffs, Guardians, Orioles, Astros are your division titles. Yankees, Twins, Royals are your wild card slots. Boston 1 out, Mariners 2.5 out, Tampa 4 out, and Detroit 5.5. I won't consider them. We'll keep Tampa 4 and above. National League, it's Phillies, Dodgers, Brewers. I feel that's not going to change at all. Atlanta, San Diego, and the Mets in the wild card positioning. This one's a little tighter. Diamondbacks a half game out. St. Louis rallying for 2 back. Pittsburgh 3 back, Giants 4.5.
Yeah, there's a lot of these bottom feeder teams, if they work their cards right, can get rid of some players that will be painful in the short term.
Yep.
But could be good in the long term, getting the type of players that they need to rebuild to get back to prominence. So
it's a tough one to say at the end of the day, but Angels have to try to avoid the sweep tomorrow. And Soriano versus Beto. We are now, what is this now this season? 0-4 in live streams? No, we won one. I think.
We won one, yes.
I don't remember which one it was, but we won one.
No. The
No,
one
when
we're
we-
talking about.
No, when we've been live on air. I don't know. We've won some at some point. It hasn't. This
Yeah.
year has not gone our way.
No, it hasn't.
This
It
has
hasn't.
been rough. We thought, picking this against the Oakland A's would be safe.
We've put together some pretty good
Promotions
live
and
streams and
games.
promotions. Yeah, it just hasn't worked out.
Yeah, Saturdays are always great out here. Again, at Mezzo's, Noble Ale Works, 714 tickets. So many great sponsors to be supporting Halos in the infield. We had some really good food tonight. If
Yeah.
it was calzones, if it was the wings, if it was the drinks, there's opportunities the rest of the season to come through. Just one game. That's right. What do we always say? Is that the season will indeed start tomorrow. And guess what?
We got a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight.
Thank you, AM830's Roger Lodge.
If you're a so-called Angel fan, if you're a Halo honk for life like me, then shut up.
Go down. There's another one that's better.
How dare you?
Yeah. What? Wait. There's
Which one? Which one?
Keep going down. Keep going down.
Oh, we got more?
Yeah.
Well, this organization is.
Yeah.
Call me a bootlicking houseman all you want. I don't give a damn.
Well, yeah, we already know. We already
We're gonna
know
keep
that.
going?
Though. Yeah, there's one more down here towards the bottom here. Keep going. Keep going. It's right there. Up one above the Honda, right there.
Here we go.
Let me tell you something about my guy, John Stamos. So I was able to go in the back bedroom and unscrew the old balls and running up my butt right now. You get out of it what you put into it. John Stamos choked on me. He was so great.
And maybe, how do you know the choking could end up leading us to this?
We won?
Not tonight.
Not tonight,
Danny, you are wrong. We lost tonight.
Hey, but if all else fails.
Everyone gets to customize their munchie meal, but I'm giving you your very own.
I've been known to get the munchies from time to time.
And your own intern, Mitch.
What up, Mitch?
Hello? You play to win the game.
And we didn't tonight.
You don't play to just play it.
Kind of.
Yeah. Well, one more. I think we should play this one right here because this is what the Angels need to do all season. They never did it.
Well, then get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you got to take it
just
somewhere,
put it in the backpack.
take it somewhere, Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just got to get it together. Get your shit together.
There you go.
There
Did
you
we
go.
get knock the sound up?
Well, yes.
Well, then get your...
Okay.
Okay, we're good. We promise. We got our shit together here.
All right, let's read the last four comments here up
All
there.
right.
Yeah, the
Back
comments.
to the comments.
Yeah. Let's see. Turn the page, Chris says. Luckily, the boys have headphones on. Grill about to lick your ears. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Rob got his son out of here before all the craziness.
Steve Elise has been listening to the AM830, so she's got a story. Well, you know what? It's funny because, again, we brought up some Trent Rush stuff the other night.
No,
and,
you know what? You know what the AM830 story is?
What's
Probably?
that?
Yes, the Angels lost, but it was a great night. So many fans here, fireworks after the game.
Yeah.
You got your free Mike Trout bobblehead. You got a home run.
Yeah.
And it was a great opportunity to a summer with the family before the kids have to go back to school next week.
Yes.
Yep.
Don't worry about the score. Just continue to consume the product.
Oh, someone left a ventriloquist puppet on the stool behind you guys.
It's just my friend I got here.
You're on a stool. I know.
There's-
Where's the hand?
There's not blood in
Show us your hand. Show us your hands. Make sure you're not. It's been a long night here, folks. And we're not just talking about the way the Angels played.
All right. So for Todd Fox
and Dominic from Kentucky Chronicles
and Grill Master, catch his podcast streaming wherever you have podcasts. Right? Do you have a Grill Master podcast? I don't have a podcast. You should. You should. So with that being said, we'll play us out. We didn't get buttercupped. Let's play some Savage Garden, shall we?
Savage Garden and tonight. We will let you. Don't forget, again, 714 tickets, Mezzo's, Noble Airworks, great places to be and hang out. Great sponsors of the show. And the next big event that we have Tuesday, July 30th, 12:30 to 3:30, the trade deadline show. Todd, myself, Fernando will be in the house for that one. We'll see if anybody else pops in. The final 3 hours of the trade deadline, we'll talk more about the Carlos Estevez. We'll get Fernando's take. We'll see what other situations happen for the Angels when that happens. But again, Tuesday, 12:30 to 3:30 right here. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch,
everything.
YouTube. You'll know when we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
But put a little star on the calendar for that one on Tuesday. But until next time, we had a fun night tonight. We'll see when we do another live stream live from Mezzo's once again. But overall, decent night tonight. Food was good, but Angels lose.
Yeah, exactly. What more do we expect? Food is good.
You know what we expect?
What?
Savage Guard.
I will be strong, I will be faithful, 'cause I'm counting